Hey everyone tuning in. I'm just posting on social media just to let people know that I am live. Guys, do you like my new setup? I've used my phone because the quality. Hi Samuel, hi. I'm just gonna get the chat up on the laptop so I can chat with you guys. Hold on. For a second there was no one in the chat and I was really nervous that no one was gonna tune in. We're live. Woo. Okay. Great post. I hate Facebook. I don't understand. Cool. Yeah, let's post it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Right. Okay, guys, I'm just going to open up the video so I can see the chat. Hello, everyone. I can see a couple of messages popping up, but I'm going to get it up on here. Okay. Ooh, give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Ooh, hi, everyone. I can see the chat now. Let's have a look. Right. Pop the chat out. Okay, hi everyone, welcome to today's live stream. What day is it, Tuesday? I do this every single time, it's Tuesday. So happy Tuesday everyone, I hope you're having a nice week. I'm just gonna catch up with the messages now. I've got a much better setup for the live stream, so hopefully the quality is a little bit improved from last time. Okay, hi Hand of the Great, hi Samuel, hi Austin, hi Raheem, thanks for tuning in, hi Eric, hi Gregory, hi Becky. Hi Julian, my day was really good. I worked out for like 3 hours, had a bit to eat, got showered, did some filming. I was a guest on Ring the Bell, which is very exciting, so make sure you guys tune into that. I'll share it on my social media when it comes out, but I'm very, very excited to share that with you guys because that was good fun. And then I did a little bit of filming, and then I relaxed, and then I remember I have a live stream, so here I am. Yay, I'm live. Hi, Swanton Girl. Hi, Gus. Hi, Dan. I've been waiting for this since yesterday. To be honest, I really wanted to do one yesterday, but I thought since I'm filming today and stuff, it made more sense. But they're kind of tempting just to do when you're bored. I'm like, I want to go on live. But then I realized I kind of need to promote it, otherwise no one would tune in because I haven't got a lot from subscribers. I think a lot of it comes from Twitter and stuff, so I'm like, if I don't promote it, I'm not sure how many people would tune in, so I kind of have to make sure I plan it a couple of days ahead. Hi Zach. I know you're not late, we're just starting. For anyone just tuning in, please make sure you give this a thumbs up because Jess says so. I don't know why, but we have to do it. Hello, Raheem. Oh, by the way, guys, my new gear came today and it is unbelievable. Like, it's so pretty. What is this? Fluff. It's so pretty. It's like, when you get new gear and it comes in the box and stuff and it's all shiny and new, it's like amazing. But I think this is like my favorite sets. But I haven't tried them on yet because I had like makeup on and stuff, so I don't want to put it on yet, but hopefully it fits. If it doesn't, I will cry, but it looks like it should be fine. But yeah, I'm so excited. Like, I think it's the best design yet because it's kind of like an evolution of my current gear, but just kind of like upgraded. You know when like a Pokemon evolves, it's like that. I'm like the big Pokemon now. Hi Jess! Woo! Jess, do you like my new setup? What is my favorite color? Pink. Missing my CrossFit workouts. I did CrossFit for I think a couple of months, years ago, but I stopped going because it was literally so far away and it was impossible to make it in time after work and stuff. But when I was doing it, it was so good, but I'm annoyed because there's no CrossFit kind of gyms near me, so I can't really do it at the moment. Well, no one can do it at the moment, but when things go back to normal, I still can't do it. Oh, Haley, I didn't realize it was you. Hi. What are we talking about tonight? Anything really, whatever you guys want. Probably wrestling. I was talking a lot about Money in the Bank today when I was on Ring the Bell because obviously it's wrestling. It's mainly about women's wrestling. But yeah, we were talking about Money in the Bank and stuff, so we can talk about that if you guys want. Can I show it? No, I'm not going to show the gear until I wear it. I always just keep them hidden until I wear them because I feel like in case someone else sees it or something, I just would rather have the big debut of the Mariah gear, so. we both got gear. Yeah, Raheem got his new wrestling gear today as well. It's very exciting. Can't wait to see your new gear. Honestly, guys, like I think it's my favorite, just because obviously every time I do a new design, like I'll wear the gear and find out what works for me and what doesn't, what's suitable for like wrestling, what's not, what looks nice, you know, when you're in the ring and how it looks under the lights and stuff. And like every time you design it, you can obviously tweak these things and make it better and be more confident in what you're wearing, because you might change the cut and you might change it to suit you. So like every time you get a new set, you're kind of evolving what you've already got and just making it basically perfect for you. So I think it's my favorite just because there's quite a few tweaks that I made. And I actually designed this one myself. So normally C. Lopez does my gears, but I thought I'd want to go ahead and like try. I don't know, like why not, you know, it's kind of my thought baby in a way. So I actually designed it myself and I'm really proud of how it came out. I mean, Empress, who makes my gear, she makes everything look amazing. But yeah, I'm happy with how it came out because I designed it and I'm not a designer, but yeah, I'm really, really happy with it. So I'm very excited to wear it. Very, very excited. Hi, People's Champion. Liking the new setup. Yes, I'm using my iPhone to film. And then I'm just looking at the chat on my laptop, so that's why I'm like looking this way, guys. I wish I could like have it here, but I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to get it set up and like in a good position, because I was using my laptop before, but the camera's so old and stuff. So I wasn't really happy with the quality. So hopefully this improves things. When is your ring the bell at? I think it's tomorrow. I'm sure they said it's tomorrow. It's like the next one out, if you know what their schedule is. I believe it's tomorrow. I'll double check that, but it will be out on social media and stuff, so I'll make sure that I share it so you guys can see it, because I actually had so much fun filming it. I was kind of nervous, but it was really, really fun. They're really nice. Glad to see you live stream again. Yay. Your blue gear has been my favorite so far. Yeah, I love the blue gear as well. Which one though, the dark blue or the turquoise? Is it frozen for you guys? Because it's frozen for me. I hope it's not frozen for you guys. Comment if you can see me. Just catching up. How much time? Not frozen? Okay, perfect. Yeah, is everyone good? Okay, because it's frozen on mine, so I don't want to like keep talking and then you guys are like, okay, what's this? Okay, how much time goes into making wrestling gear, from getting ideas to having finished products? So it depends really who you go to, how decisive you are. Like I'm really indecisive, and I guess it's because it means so much, you know, like that's what you're wearing to the ring, that's part of your character. So for me, I just like I was at work and I just had these ideas, so I quickly like scribbled it down on like a Snapchat, literally like sketched the drawing. And then when I got home, I literally did it in one night, and then I sent it to my designer for her to kind of like tweak things, and you know, she might see things like that wouldn't practically work, or this would, or what about this for an idea. And then she kind of drew it up a little bit neater for me and a little bit more concise, so I could actually like see better what it would look like, because I literally drew a stick man. I'm not even joking. So she properly drew it up for me, and then I think we went back and forth maybe 3 or 4 times where I was just changing like maybe the kick pads or the shape of the top and things like that. And then in terms of getting it made, it really depends on the availability of the designer. In terms of how long it actually takes to make the gear, I don't know, because I'm not a seamstress, so I don't know how long it actually like takes her to make it. But I'd say, I mean, it just depends when you have your slot. Like I had my slot for what's the day, like April, and then it was just ready in April for me. Yeah, it's the designing process really. It's just like a back and forth thing, and then sometimes like seeing it drawn up properly, you might want to tweak little things. Like I changed the top quite a lot. Yeah, so it's hard to kind of put a time frame on it. Like with designing it, it's really how long it takes you to figure out what you want, and you know, what colors you want, what fabrics you want, because that's a whole new ball game, and that can really change things. Because the 2 colorways that I chose, when I looked at the fabrics, I just came across this really different one, completely different from what I envisioned. and completely different from anything you guys have seen me in, and I was just like, I want that one. Like, I'm just gonna go for it and have something different. But yeah, I'd say maybe a couple of weeks for the designing process for me, and then physically, I'm not sure how long she takes to make it, but then you just get it, you know, when your slot is ready. I actually have more slots for June, so it's exciting. More gear. How'd you get custom gear? Do you sketch it? Yeah, you design it, or like the first time around I had a designer do it for me. Sometimes you can tell them your ideas and they'll come up with all this stuff because they're like the pros. Like my second set of gear, he just put together like, I didn't know what I wanted. I just knew like what vibes I wanted, or like pop stars outfits that I liked and little things like that. And then they kind of just like made your thoughts into something, which is amazing. Like, it's such a talent to be able to do that, because, you know, I found when I drew up my first one, it was so simplistic. It lacked that detail and that personality that they seem to be able to capture when they draw stuff up. So what color is it? I'm not saying. It's a secret. How's Animal Crossing? So excited about your new gear. Isn't the same with rough shirts. Lol, Empress is amazing. Yes, Empress is fantastic. Especially women's wrestlers out there, Empress is amazing. She really like gets all the measurements correct and just makes sure that you're like happy and comfortable with it, which is the best. Animal Crossing is good. I haven't played it in 5 days and I'm heartbroken, but I've been like editing and filming and stuff, and so yeah. Please get a microphone. Yeah, I'm really looking into it because obviously I want to make things as professional as possible and keep the quality up for you guys, but you know, it's hard times at the moment, guys. I'm eating cheese and grapes. What's your favorite cheese? I really like cheese. Only on pizza. Are you single? No. Check the room for gnats. I'm actually sitting right near the window and the other one is like open a bit, so we'll probably have visitors today. When will you be doing Smash Bros gameplay? Whenever, really. Like, if you guys are interested in gaming videos, I'll do more, but yeah, I don't know what you guys want me to do. Like, I can play anything, really. So if it's something you're interested in, I'm happy to do it. Hi everyone, just joining. Please give it a thumbs up. I love these live streams. Oh, I'm so happy. That makes me happy because, yeah, I don't know if you guys like them. Just me talking. The video quality is better. Oh, I'm still on the bit where you guys are saying not frozen. That is how far behind that I am. You guys are literally like, not frozen. I can see you. The turquoise blue is my favorite. Yeah, I love the turquoise blue. Funny story, like that was meant to be green. When I designed it, it was meant to be like emerald green and silver. And I picked the fabric, and I guess I accidentally picked like a turquoise one. It just came out turquoise. I mean, you can always order 5 samples, so if you're not sure what color you want, you can get it sent to you. But I'm like impatient. I'm like, no, I want that one. And it turned out to be turquoise, but I really like it. And it looks really, really nice under the lights, especially. So it's cool. I see you. All fine. Dark blue was the best. I like the dark blue as well. Do you make TikTok? No, I haven't made any TikToks yet. I feel like the longer we're in quarantine, the more likely I am to start making them. What will you be doing in 2021? Wrestling, hopefully. Fingers crossed, touch wood. Is wrestling gear expensive? Yeah, but I feel like it's a sound investment, really. It's part of your product, it's part of who you are, so I feel like it is worth investing. And like ring boots and all of that, definitely invest in it. And the price would depend on what you get, like how many rhinestones you get, what fabric you get, because some fabrics are super cheap and some are expensive, you know, depending on what fabric they are, and you know how, I guess, how detailed and time consuming the gear is. I think there's lots of factors that contribute to what kind of range it's in, but yeah. My gear took long because I kept changing colour. You could do what I do and just get it in every colour. For no apparent reason. What's your favourite match in your wrestling career? Either my rematch with Nina when I finally beat her, or my singles match against Monica at All Star was definitely one of my favourites. I would love to see you wrestle in person, but I don't live in the UK. Hopefully I can wrestle in America. I mean, I'm going to wrestle in Germany and Finland once things are back to normal. And hopefully America, it's in the works, but it's just dependent on like when life kind of resumes, I guess. Hello, Malaysia. Oh, thanks for a nice message, guys. Designing gear is fun. Doodling has kept me busy. It's so relaxing and fun. It is, but I find like I always come up with so many ideas. So like I've got like 3 slots for June. And I mean, all my gear, I kind of want to have them look like a set so you can see how they relate to each other. Obviously, they're different, but they've got little bits and pieces that are the same and you can tell it's my gear. But I was like doodling gear and I've literally come up with like 20 designs and I really need to like narrow it down now and start like getting serious about which one I want. Have you had plastic surgery? No, I'm like 21. You look like Trish. Thank you, that's very nice. Have you taken part in any of the women's wrestling Don't Rush? No. Are you gonna buy the new 2K game? This is a really cool one with like all the like crazy effects on it, because if so, I would actually like to, because I think it looks really cool personally. And what do you guys think about them delaying the new 2K game? I think it's for the best considering, and it gives them more time to work on it because I know people weren't happy with the last one. So I think it's for the best. What do you guys think? Thank God YouTube has been acting right on live streaming no cutoff. Yeah, we've actually made it to 17 minutes, guys. What a dream. I remember back in the day when it was 5 minutes and, you know. Do you watch AEW? Yeah, I do watch it here and there. I try and watch like a little bit of all wrestling, to be honest, especially now I am a wrestler. I feel like it's good to watch different products and see different people's styles and stuff like that, and every product's different and their style is different, so I try to watch a little bit of everything. Which WWE wrestlers would you like to have a match against? Wow, where do I start? Definitely Sasha Banks. If you've known me, you've known that's kind of someone I've really wanted to wrestle for quite some time, so hopefully that's something that would happen for me in the future, because I'd really like to wrestle her. Io Shirai, Asuka, Charlotte Flair. I mean, I could go on, but yeah, they're kind of the top people, at least in my head right now, that I would really like to wrestle, because I think I love their style of wrestling and I also feel like I'd learn so much. We still haven't played 2K20 yet. I'm just terrible. Like, I'm so bad at the 2K games. I really am terrible. Every single time I try to play it, I've just gotten really irritated because I just can't seem to reverse anything. I'm not very good at wrestling on video games. Hopefully I'm good at wrestling in real life though, so it's fine. Have you been to NXT UK events? Yeah, I went to, I want to say Bournemouth. Have I made that up? I have been to one, yeah. I went to 2 nights of taping, which was really, really good. So that was good luck to get to go to those, yeah. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. Hi, how are you doing? I'm good. Thank you for tuning into the live stream. So do you guys really like the 2K games? Because I really like video games growing up, but then when I got older, or maybe when I started actually wrestling, I kind of moved away from them, and it's only like in the past year or two I've really gotten back into the wrestling games. But I didn't realize how huge they were, because everyone on my Twitter like loves playing them. I sat one day and came up with 20 designs, started basing off Disney characters. That's such a good idea. Gear, yeah, designing gear is like, it can go 2 ways. You can come up with nothing, or you can come up with absolutely everything and then not know who you want to be or what you want to wear. So yeah, it's good fun. Aw, thanks for watching, Gus. Didn't like the last 2K games. Wish they would remake Raw vs SmackDown. Did they have one out on the Wii? Because I have like a memory from my childhood of playing it on the Wii, but I don't know if that's just like, I've not remembered that correctly, but I feel like I did. Playing wrestling on the Wii. It's funny. It's nice to imagine gear sometimes, so with a broken collarbone, it's not my confidence. Might stick to reffing. I mean, do what's good for you, but if you want to wrestle again, you definitely should. I don't think you should give up on it at all. Just, the confidence will come with time, do you know what I mean? And just like dip your toes in with training. And like, if designing gear and stuff helps you, like, yeah. I would love to see Sasha vs Mariah. Are you going to WrestleMania again? I would love to go to a pay-per-view if Jess lets me. No, I really, really want to go because WrestleMania week was amazing. I actually vlogged my WrestleMania week and my Royal Rumble week. They were so much fun. Like, everything about it, like, even the plane journey, I know it was long, but it's just like so exciting. You know, when you get on a plane, you know you're going on holiday, but it was like, I'm not just going on holiday, I'm going to see WrestleMania. And like the whole week was amazing, the whole experience, and the Royal Rumble as well. Like, me and Jess had so much fun. And she went again this year, but like I'd really like to go to another one. I kind of think sometimes like I want to do a different pay-per-view event, but the reason why the Rumble and Mania are good, particularly for people coming from other countries, is because it's like a whole week. So you're getting, because like the flight is quite long, but it's expensive. So at least when it's a week long, you're getting a whole week's worth out of it. Whereas like if you just go for one pay-per-view, you might just see that pay-per-view in the Raw. But sometimes they're not even always in the same place. So it's like, I think it's easier for international people to go to WrestleMania or Rumble week just because, you know, you get a whole week. But I would like to go and see something like Money in the Bank and stuff, or Elimination Chamber, because I really like those matches. But yeah, because it's only like one event, it's a difficult one. Are you going to change your game when you get into WWE? Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Hopefully not. I like my gear. Bailey is my favourite WWE champion. Well, maybe not for long when someone wins that briefcase. How was the Royal Rumble? It's my favourite pay-per-view. I've always wanted to go. Oh, the week. Sorry, I can't read. Okay. The Royal Rumble week was amazing. Like, it was a really interesting time because it was just before my debut. So, like, I had all that excitement and it meant so much more, like, seeing the wrestling and stuff and knowing that I was literally about to take the first steps of, like, my dream the following week. So that was an amazing feeling to have. But the weekend itself was great. Like, the Superstore's amazing. Access is good fun if you guys want to meet the wrestlers or see the wrestling. Like, I got to see so much wrestling at Access, which was really cool. And then the Rumble event in itself is amazing. Like, it's just so fun counting down from 10. That sounds so dumb. But yeah, it's just so fun. Just being in that atmosphere, seeing it live, thinking who might come out. And then it was great because we actually got like a combo package with ours. So we got Raw and SmackDown for a pretty good price. And that's kind of, that sounds so bad, but that's literally why we went. Like, I remember staying at work, Jess was at work, and we weren't even that close, to be honest. And Royal Rumble came up and I was so tempted to go, but I was like, who am I to go with and all this? And then I remember we just started talking, and then it said that you could get literally Raw and SmackDown tickets, and they were so cheap and really good seats. You would get the whole combo. And me and Jess were just like, do we just, like, should we just, and then we did it. And we just booked a holiday. And I wish I had that spontaneity in my life now, but I really, really don't. But yeah, it was amazing. Like, we got such a great price on it. And then when we got there, we went for our seats, and it was, you know, the chairs you can take home, like the special chairs, the memorabilia chairs. And we were like, oh, like, we're in the wrong place. I think like we've gone too far, but we weren't in the wrong place. We were in the right place, and we were close. Like, you guys might have seen the pictures on my Instagram. Like, we were so close, and it was such a bargain, and we were literally just like, it was unbelievable. Like, I literally texted my mum, she's like, how did you get those seats? And I'm just like, well, girl's got connections. Google. Who do you think is winning the women's Money in the Bank? Have I skipped anything? Sorry, hold on. Yeah, no, who do you think is winning the Money in the Bank? You know what, like, I really thought that Sasha was gonna win it, but she's not even in it. So, I mean, clearly she can't, but I was really hoping that Sasha was just gonna win it, just because the dynamic would have been really, really cool with Sasha and Bailey, because they've teased it and teased it. And if you think about it, like, their friendship, rivalry, whatever, has stemmed for like years. We've been waiting for this. So it's like, I was really hoping that Sasha would win, just because I thought that would be a very interesting dynamic if she had the briefcase. And I don't know, I just thought it would be cool. Obviously she's not in it. Who's gonna win? Maybe Shayna, I don't know. I want to say Shayna Baszler, maybe Nia Jax. It's really tough, but then I don't know, it makes a lot of sense for Lacey to win because she's feuding with Sasha and Bailey, so that would be like quite a satisfying cash in. So I don't know, I'm really bad at predictions, but I think it's an interesting lineup for it. I wish Sasha was in it, but I think they're kind of maybe waiting because they might want to do that with a live crowd. But interesting one. Who do you guys think? gosh. I like your gear, thank you. Elimination Chamber is really cool live. I missed the old design. I saw it in... Oh my god, there's a spider! Oh my god! Oh my god, there's a spider! Oh my god! I'm so scared. I could literally kill it, but I'm too scared. Oh my god, it's coming closer! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Oh my god. Oh, I'm too scared! Oh my god, there's a spider! Oh my god! How do I kill it? How do I kill it? I want to kill it though, but oh my god, please leave me alone, let me live. It's so close to me, guys, seriously. I can't even show you, like, it's there. What do I do? Why does this happen every time I go live? Oh my god, oh my god. Seriously, seriously. What is going on? I'm so scared. You don't understand. It's on the floor now. Crawl towards me, I will step on you. In these cute socks, I will step on you. Oh my god, I don't know where it's gone. I don't know where it's gone. Dan, there's a spider. It's like over there. Help! I'm so scared. It's like big. It's like a chunk. It's like a chunky spider. Okay. Okay, it's just a spider. It can't kill me. Can't kill me. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the comments. Elimination Chamber is really cool live. I really am on edge, guys. Seriously, like, because I'm in the corner of the room as well, I feel like it's come from like underneath a dresser. I mean, why is my room like a habitat for spiders and gnats and flies? And also, aren't spiders meant to kill gnats? Seriously, I've lost sight of it. Can you kill the spider? Or get rid of it? I'm literally petrified. It's like over there. Thank you. It's like gone over there. It's like over there. I'm scared. What if it comes back? Ah! Guys, okay, I need to get back to this live stream. I'm surprised you're still here. I'm sweating. That's like stressed me out so much. I'm not okay. Okay. Where are we? All right. Whew. I have no idea where we are. Okay, Elimination Chamber is really cool live. I missed the old design. I saw it in 2013, CM Punk versus The Rock. Yeah, I think it's really awesome. It was always one of my favorites growing up, along with the Rumble. It's like on the floor. It's like on the ledge. Or can you like block something so it can't crawl back over here? So I've had to call in the SWAT team to help protect me from a spider. But it's like this big, but it's like chunky, like a big, thick spider. We like wedge something in the gap. Like put something in the way so it can't come in. I don't know what way it went, so it could come towards me or like away from behind this thing, and I don't know if it's come past me. I'm a woman on edge. I'm a woman on edge. It's fine, it's fine. Okay. Did you get to take photos, meet wrestlers at Access? No, I didn't really meet the wrestlers, to be honest. I kind of just went to see like NXT and stuff like that, the wrestling. I think my confidence will come back little by little. I'm gonna go back to basics. That's a really good idea. Been exercising and building up strength and been focusing on my weight. I'm really happy for you, like it's good for you. I mean, I had a similar problem, like I was really small. And people don't understand sometimes that it's really hard to actually put on weight and put on muscle and stuff. So I feel you, and I know that you've commented on some of my stuff and we've had like brief conversations about it, but I really think you should stick at it. And it, you know, everyone's journeys are different. Everyone struggles with different things. The length of time people take to achieve different things is different for everyone. So I think you should keep at it, and you know, good luck to you, girl. I'm really thrown off by the spider, if you can tell. Been to 3 Manias, never Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble is my favourite. I definitely recommend the Royal Rumble. Like, me and Jess had such a good time. It's like what being there live is very different. So I definitely recommend it. I went to a WWE live event. Oh. You missing stealing my moves. Miss you guys. Give Danny a kiss from me. Guys, Dean Allmark keeps stealing like all my moves. Like, I don't know what's wrong with him. You versus Oscar, I need to see. I mean, I would love that too. Sorry guys, why does someone tell me to pee on the spider? What's wrong with you guys? You versus Oscar, I need to see. I would love to wrestle Oscar. I mean, she'd probably kick my ass, but you know. Been to Hell in a Cell, NXT TakeOver, TLC, Great Balls of Fire, and a Raw. Oh my gosh, you've been to everything. Do you guys remember Great Balls of Fire? What time? Hi Benjamin. Hey girl, I remember you were on TV years ago on WWE. No, that's true. I got the tickets on the phone to O2 like a normal. Well, I didn't get them. Amber got them on the phone like a normal person. Just because you're a girl at a wrestling event doesn't mean anything untoward. You can just buy them like everyone else on the internet or get them on the phone with the arena. It's not hard. Thanks. Would you rather fight at NXT TakeOver or WrestleMania or at SummerSlam? I mean, preferably all of them. I thought Sasha was going to win the Rumble. She wasn't in it. Me too. Me too. Liv, I want in the Money in the Bank. Yeah, I'm surprised she's not in it. If we were in WWE, we'd win the Mixed Match Challenge. Yes, we would, Raheem. I've been waiting for Sasha and Bailey. How far behind on the chat am I? Because I'm still on Sasha versus Bailey. This is all this stupid spider's fault. I've worked with Sasha and Bailey for years. Yeah, I feel like it's like one of those things like we're waiting for. So I know it's going to be really special when it happens. Too much makeup, oh boo-hoo, it's my face, not yours. Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair, evolution of Sasha Banks versus Bailey. NXT TakeOver, Sasha Banks versus Bailey. They're setting up Nia versus Becky for SummerSlam, I think. Okay. And it begins. I think I'm up to the spider bit now. Call 911. He will not hurt you. Jesus help her. Get your net out. Oh my god. Call your boyfriend. Jesus help her. You're a wrestler, give it a double foot stomp. I don't want to kill it though, you know, so hold on, I'm just blocking a troll. Bye honey, see ya later. I don't want to kill it because like, I don't know, it's kind of cruel to kill a spider, I guess. I want PETA on my channel. What's it called, PETA? Yeah, PETA. Versus Spider, call 911. It's Spider-Man, call the police, super kick spider, killing it is bad luck. Peppermint spray won't kill them. Is it big? Nothing, just leave it. Burn the house. Hey spider, leave Mariah alone. Call the police, pee on it, weirdo. Jesus help her. Get a steel chair. Hi, how are you? Yesterday was my birthday. Happy birthday, Paolo. We're just here talking about spider. Don't leave the window open when the lights are on. I know. To be honest, though, I feel like this evening... Oh, no, I have got the window open. Ignore me. It's all my fault. Oh, my God. The whole, like, swarm's going to come in. Put the spider over. A chunky spider. Hey. I'd love to see you fight against a giant spider. Money, spider don't do nothing. Spider wins. Dream match, Becky Lynch versus Mariah May, WrestleMania. The devil is here. I mean, I could tell by the abusive comments. I mean, these comments are wild, guys. You have a nest? A nest? What? Are you joking? It's only one spider, though, so surely they could just wander in from, like, around and about just on their travels. I don't feel like I have a nest. I hope I don't have a nest. If I have a nest, I will move house. At this point. If you could sign... I've been to 30 WWF and WWE shows. That's crazy. 30, really? I think Asuka is winning and Black is winning the men's. There are my picks. Yeah, who do you guys think is going to win? Oh, I like your makeup. Oh, thanks, guys. I mean, what's wrong with wearing makeup? You are my favourite women's wrestler. Who's my favorite wrestler at the moment? It's hard to pick just one. I mean, I'm really enjoying Drew McIntyre stuff at the moment. I think he's a really good champion, so maybe him for now. Yes, I do like Mandy Rose. I thought it was great when she came out at WrestleMania to save Otis. Like, I actually reacted to it at home, like the atmosphere, even though there wasn't a crowd, like I felt it at home, so I thought that was a really good moment. And when Bianca came out as well, I thought they were true, like, real WrestleMania moments where, like, you could actually feel it. Even though there wasn't a crowd, I felt like you still had the, like, energy there, so. Queen, I like her shirt. Thanks. What else is the best? Keep up the great content. Thanks, guys. I mean, my content's so random. I mean, I'm really, really sorry that I just wasted 10 minutes of the live stream with the spider, and now I'm, like, really panicky about it, but it was quite big, so it was kind of scary. If it was, like, only a little, I wouldn't really care, but it was just huge. So, you know. My laptop's slower than my phone, because I can see, like, some comments pop up on my phone, but then the laptop's got nothing on it, so. Do you have plans for merch? Beyond what I currently have, like I have Mariah May shirts on Pro Wrestling Tees, and then I have some 8x10s, which are pretty up to date on my Big Cartel, but I haven't got anything new yet. Me and my designer are working on a t-shirt, but we have to put it on hold because of everything that happened, and you'll see why eventually. But we've got a really cool t-shirt coming soon, so that should be good. Oh, all the messages are coming through. This is great. Like, just freezes and then suddenly I get loads. I was watching your vlog when you first started wrestling. It was nice to find someone who understands weight gain struggle, and I have to thank you for that. It's really helped motivate me. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I mean, that's why I made them, was to, like, share my journey, but also if I could help anyone, particularly girls as well that wanted to start wrestling but maybe were apprehensive or, you know, nervous to do it, that they would kind of know what to expect, and hopefully I can encourage them a little bit. And yeah, I mean, I definitely struggle with weight gain. It's something I still struggle with to this day. Everyone is different, everyone has different struggles. So, you know, I remember when I talked about it, people used to think it was so stupid, but like being a wrestler and not, you know, finding it very difficult to put on size and muscle is like, you know, so it was a really tough predicament for me, and like my friends didn't really get it because they like want to lose weight, I guess, or it sounds a bit strange that you want to like put weight on and put muscle on, but for being a wrestler, I wanted to be strong, and I was finding it so hard. I felt like I was constantly fighting a battle with like what my body was and is, but you just have to have that mental strength to just keep pushing and going. And science helps, you know, looking into different diets and trying different nutritional things. That's definitely how I've made more progress over time, but like I say, it is difficult. It takes dedication and just constant research and constantly changing up what you're doing. Skinny legend Kelly sister. The spider won by the qualification interference. The spider, I can't find it. It's gone. It's in my room somewhere, so it's gonna be good. I'm not gonna sleep tonight, so cool. Hi everyone just joining. Welcome to the live stream. We are just here. We've just had a fight with a spider. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up because I didn't kill the spider. I'm a good person. The chat is moving so quickly. 30 live shows, that's crazy. I'm kind of jealous. I want to get Slay merch. You should do it. In a mixed match challenge, Mariah and Angel Garza would be a super couple and the best of the tournament. Okay. I saw Otis at a live event. Where are we? Do you have plans for that? Oh, I answered that one. I don't know why the chat is so messed up. This live stream has gone downhill fast. Ever since that spider's come in, we've wasted like 10 minutes chasing it. I've been off my game. Now I can't even read. So the spider just, it's not my day. It's not my day. I want to get a t-shirt. Which YouTubers do you watch? The only YouTuber I watch is Jess on Drums. I don't watch anyone else. I exclusively watch Jess on Drums. That's why I made my YouTube, so I could just watch her. That's it. I've got to go. Bye, Eric. Thank you so much for tuning in. Are you working on a logo? Well, I have my MM logo, and then I have a new one, which will be coming soon. I can't say what yet. How much money is custom wrestling gear? It depends what you want, who's doing it. Yeah, it depends what fabrics you pick, what design you want. Just, there's a lot of factors. I am a wrestler. Awesome. Do you like MMA? Not really. Like, I don't watch it. If things would come up on my YouTube or stuff like that, you know, there's like quick ones where they literally get beat in like 30 seconds. Like, I'll watch that, but I don't watch it like religiously or anything like that. Yeah, as you know, there aren't many women wrestlers in the Northern Irish scene. I work mostly with guys. I always push myself as much as I can to keep up with them all. When I first started training, I was the only girl for pretty much like, I'd say like a good 6-7 months. There were no other girls. There might be the occasional one that would come in from somewhere else, but I was literally like the only girl. But I find that it's better because, I mean, you get to work with the guys, but you're also like, you say maybe working up against, because they're so much heavier than like your average girl. So I feel like you're used to kind of exerting more energy, so maybe when you get to matches it's like, oh, this is nice. Summer or Maurice, choose one. Maurice. It took the motivation of my friends and family members that encouraged me to start eating healthy and exercise more, often to lose weight. When I was 245 pounds, now I weigh 198 and I feel healthy again. Oh, I'm really proud of you guys. I love hearing your stories. Who is the SmackDown hacker? I have literally no idea, like none. I want to do a collab with you. Raheem, you definitely should, guys. Raheem's a really nice kid. He trains with me. He's got so much energy, such a nice guy. So it'd be really fun to get him on in. Maybe for like a gaming one, we want to play 2K or something. MMA is boring to me than pro wrestling. I mean, each to their own. Like, everyone likes different things, you know what I mean? So I'm not going to criticize it, but for me, the reason why I like wrestling is the story and the show of it. You know, everything from the entrances to the promos. And I get with like MMA, you get a little bit of that, like boxing and stuff. They kind of have like the little entrances and they hype it up and stuff like that. And it has got that build to it. But for me, I like the story, and I like how it's almost theatrical, and I like how it's like a TV drama in the way that it goes across episodes. So, and I know you get a little bit of that with MMA and boxing, and it's obviously really raw because it's like, you know, they're actually trying to beat each other up. But yeah, I mean, each to their own, but I prefer wrestling just because I like the story. Like, I fell in love with wrestling because of the stories it told and the way it made me feel. So, you know. How long did you train before you had your first match? For a year. Do you speak Spanish? No. Hi, Christian. Did I say your name correctly? Yeah, Christian. That would be fun. Yeah, Raheem, definitely make a YouTube. I'm 100% up for it. I mean, I'm going to collab with Jess at some point. I think it would be fun to do like some collabs now. I've done my videos, I've done live streams, so now it's time to like overcome and like do collabs now. Definitely keeping me on my toes. They run away from my chops. I must be doing something right. I love working with them though because they've learned not to hold back with me. Yeah, it's tough sometimes when you train with guys and they're new as well because they don't want to hit you. Like, guys who've been around know that, you know, you can wrestle a girl, but newer guys like, oh, I just don't want to do it. And I'm like, I'll do it. So, you know, John Cena or Goldberg. John Cena. I had to train for 5 years in Kentucky before I could even have my first match. Wow. See, people think a year is a long time, but I didn't think it was. Like, I trained 3 times a week, but I just felt like I wanted to be ready. I wanted to be in a position where if something didn't go to plan or something went wrong, that I would be able to fill those spaces and feel confident and be safe as well. Like, that's such an important factor, you know, not to jump in too soon because you could potentially hurt someone else. So like for me, it was just, I wanted to make sure I was safe. I wanted to make sure I was confident. I wanted to make sure that it wasn't just like a scramble for me. I wanted to feel like a match. I wanted to feel like a wrestler when I got in there and feel composed. So yeah, I mean, people say a year was a long time, but I don't think it is. What year did you start watching wrestling? I started watching when I was a kid, so I'm like 21 now. So, you know, I've literally watched it ever since I could remember. My older brothers watched it, and we always watched it together. I would not want to hit you in the ring. I was scared to hit you when I first started training. I remember you would forearm me, and you were like, come on then. Yeah, because, like, you know, you have to hit back, and like, sometimes I'm bigger than the guys, and I'm like, seriously? Really? It's wrestling. do you have a ring? No, I wish I had a ring. That's like my ultimate dream, especially during like quarantine, if I had a wrestling ring, because you could literally like just practice. And like I obviously live with Dan, he's a wrestler, so like we could, you know what I mean, I've got someone to wrestle with, not just alone. So that would be like my ultimate dream, is have a wrestling ring. But I don't think I've got that kind of money in my back pocket or space. I'd have to like put it in my garden, but it would probably get like ruined from the weather. Would you ever do a gaming live stream? Maybe. I don't know what game to play though, because I mean, the only content I've done thus far is Animal Crossing, and like that's not the most like exciting live stream. It's very chilled out. It's a very relaxed game, so I'm not sure that that would work in a live stream capacity. I feel like it would have to be something like Resident Evil, or do you know what I mean? Like a more kind of jumpy, interactive, action-packed game for a live stream, just so people don't lose interest and think what's going on. So yeah. Who should you have as a guest star on your video? I always say I wanted to, it's more me be a guest star, but I wanted to do a collab with, or like go on to Up Up Down Down, because that's like my favorite YouTube channel. I think it's really cool that it was gaming, and it's all sorts of different gaming, which I think is cool, but also you get to see all the different WWE superstars, and it's kind of interesting as well when they say like what games they like to play when they were younger and what their favorite games are and why and stuff, and it just shows you that so many people like so many different things. So I really like to see those. It's kind of interesting to see what kind of games they all like and stuff. I'd always be at your house for the ring. That's the thing, everyone want to be my friend, just use the wrestling ring. The interviews on there are so good. Yep. I want to start wrestling when I'm 19. You definitely should have Myla Grace on. Yes, I love Myla. I'd love to have her on. She's a big TikToker, but I'll get her onto YouTube. She can dance and I'll just be here doing nothing. Have a great night. Thanks for tuning in, Justin. Bye. Guys, update on the spider. I haven't seen him in the past 10 minutes. And I'm on edge because when I go to bed tonight, he's gonna come and get me. I'm literally not very happy at all. And I've got lights near me, so I'm kind of feeling like it's gonna come for me. I'm not happy. After quarantine, we need to have a cartwheel off. I would beat you, if you want. We can. Wrestling and gaming do sound awesome. Yeah, I think it's such a cool channel because it's like, yeah, it's fun, and I feel like there's something for everyone, because I find it interesting to know what people's favorite games were like growing up and stuff, because like, I like Animal Crossing and people are like, it's not really like a game, but do you know what I mean? But then some people on there like the more relaxed games like that and the simulation kind of games, so it's kind of cool to see that different people are into different stuff, and I feel like it's something for everyone. So I think it's a really cool idea that you came up with. That spider and MMKO. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to kill it though. Like I don't, you know what I mean? That's cruel, like, and unnecessary. But I'm really not happy with him being here. It's not ideal for me at all. Love your interior. Ah, here is my plant, my wool. This is a blind. There's a candle too, and a grey. I should be an interior designer. Oh, but no, thank you. My room was actually like silver and grey, and then I came in and I just found it really bleak because it was just like, so I added pink to it. Shock. So it's got like little pink, like baby pink things here and there, like a really cute white rug as well, which is really nice. Just in case you guys are interested, because I know you will follow me for my interior designing skills, so you know. Why do you think you'd beat me? Raheem, I invented cartwheels. W2K Battlegrounds looks trash. I actually think it looks really interesting. Like, it's different, you know? So I want to be open to it and play it before I, like, pass judgment on it. Get a restraining order for the spider. I mean, I don't know who invited him into my home. I'm just not happy. I literally am living on edge. You don't understand. I just don't like creepy crawlies, like, and it's crazy because I lived in Australia for a year. Like, I've talked about this with the gnat and stuff on the last one, but like, I lived in Australia for a year. Like, I had a shower once. We were in like this motel when we were traveling to our home when we first moved there, and we're in this dingy motel, and I was like younger, and I had a shower, and I come out the shower, and my mom literally screamed because there was a huge spider on my head. And it was probably like the size of my head because I was like really young. But like I never really had like an issue with them ever, and then it's only like recently that I really just like can't seem to like take it. I don't know, because I would always be the one who like pick it up and put it outside or whatever, like never had a problem with it. And now I'm just like I can't deal with them at all, and I don't know where that's come from. It's really annoying, but yeah, and ever since I've come to that realization, I keep encountering them in my own home, in my bedroom. So that's just not the ideal situation, guys. Thank you, everyone joining. Hello, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Welcome to the party. We're talking about spiders. Spiders. I've seen a laughing face, but I think I'm behind. I don't know what we were laughing about, but yeah. Matchy, popping off here. Was glad to catch you for a bit. Hope you'll be able to work in the future. Bye, Haley. Thank you for joining in, and thanks for staying for so long. That's really nice of you. And yeah, hopefully we get to work together soon. It'd be cool to actually train together as well. You're a nice person to meet. I wish I could meet you later. Love you. Aww. Mariah, oh, go away, Big T. Such a pain. Of course you're here. Of course you're here on my YouTube, in my sanctuary, in my safe place. Big T is just here to ruin it. Hi, Ray. I sent him there. Good afternoon. For the dating question tip, don't do it. Raheem, what is going on? What is wrong? Nice review of the shoes. Oh, thanks. I did a couple more rate my shoe videos today, so they'll be up this week. For the wrestling question, guys, I literally have no idea where I'm gonna wrestle next because of everything that's happening right now in the world. Like, I literally couldn't give you a date or a time, but just know that I do want to wrestle everywhere as much as possible. So if you're asking me, you ever gonna wrestle in this place? Hopefully, of course I want to, but it really depends when things go back to normal and what kind of opportunities I can get. But it's looking like Finland and Germany, maybe France and America for, well, this year, but I guess it'll probably be next year now. Oh, thanks, Gus. There's always a bug showing up in your stream. I don't know what that's about. I've never ever had this issue. Like, when I film my normal YouTube videos, so not my lives, I never ever have any issues with bugs. But it's nice of them to make an appearance when I'm live, because that's great. Can't wait for the crisis to be over. We all want to see you wrestling. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I mean, I can't wait for it to be over because it's just not nice knowing like so many people are dying and not knowing if your loved ones are going to be okay, and just the way the world is right now, I think is really tough for everyone, especially like frontline workers and essential workers and stuff. So I really can't wait for things to be back to normal for their sake over anything else. Are you going to travel around the world and wrestle? I mean, my graphic that I released before this happened was actually called the World Tour, because I was wrestling in England, Wales, England, Wales, Germany, and Finland. France was later on, hopefully. So it's actually announced it as the World Tour, but yeah, that got cancelled real quick. But yeah, I would like to, ideally, especially like in my earlier years, I'd like to travel around because the style is different everywhere and you get to wrestle different opponents and stuff, which I think is cool. So I would like to as soon as possible, really. We need tag team championships. What is your favorite sneaker? I like the Adidas Falcons. Do you like Mega Slam Wrestling? Yes. What is your favorite opponent? It's tough to pick one, but I think it's between Nina and Monica because both of my favorite matches were with them. I've talked about this before, so if you've seen me before, so I sound like a broken record, but both the matches that I had with them, the one with Monica was first, and I felt like it was just a new chapter almost. Like, I felt like I'd really stepped up. I'd done a whole week of wrestling with All Star, and it kind of ended with the singles with her, and I felt like I'd really made like a big step in terms of my performance and my confidence and the match and the crowd reaction, the story, like every little detail. I was just chuffed with it, and I'm never normally happy. I know you should always criticize yourself, but I'm very overly critical, so it was nice to come out and actually be happy about something for once. So yeah, Monica and then Nina, because she was my debut, she was my 10th match, and she was the last match I had before quarantine, and every time I wrestle her I learn so much. I feel like we have really good chemistry, we always tell a good story. So yeah, and you know, it's like it's like my biggest feud, guys. Who is your favorite person to tag with? I've only ever tagged with Lady Frost, which was really fun. I wish I had a little bit more time to like come up with some cool tag stuff together. That's the only thing I regret, was not doing more like tag things. But that was really good fun. Like, she's fantastic, and it was cool to tag with an American girl, which was, it was fun. And Jade, I think, was the only other person I've tagged with. So I haven't done too many tags. Obviously, I've done the intergender stuff. But yeah, in terms of women's tag partners, I think I've only had like 2. Oh no, I tagged with Candy Floss. Obviously, Candy, because we're like this. I'm trying to catch up on the comments. Raheem, me. Yes, me and Raheem haven't tagged together, but we really want to. Hi, Samuel. Is there a particular promotion you'd like to sign with? Do you prefer being a free agent? I mean, I'm so early on in my career, so I think it's good for me to just get experience everywhere and of my own accord in a way, and kind of learn how to wrestle and improve by sort of traveling around and wrestling different people for the moment. But yeah, eventually in my future I would like to sign for a promotion for the stability and the fact that wrestling would be my full-time job. I mean, that is my goal, so hopefully in the future, but I think it's so early on right now. Oh, thanks for tuning in, Ray. You and Candy Floss seem like good friends. Is she your favorite parent to wrestle? Oh, I love Candy Floss. She's so sweet. I remember on my 3rd match, I was helping out at Progress, so third match, so new. Helping out at Progress, and due to a travel issue, you know, they were a person down, so I had to step in. I mean, and I was just like, me really, like, seriously stepping in at Progress, my 3rd match, and I was wrestling Candy Floss, and she's just so lovely. Like, she was so kind to me and so helpful, because, you know, I was like nervous, and it was such a fantastic opportunity, and I was so excited as well, like I'm wrestling for Progress, but you know, it was just like so nerve-wracking, and just to have a girl there just be like so supportive and such a sweet person. Like, I'm so glad it was her that I wrestled, because she was so lovely, and she messaged me afterwards and stuff, and now we're like besties. But yeah, at the time, you know, this is the first time I'd met her, and she was just so sweet to me. She's such a lovely person, so yeah, I really enjoyed wrestling her. I would like to wrestle her again, but I feel like we're better tag partners. Mandy Rose and Mariah should win the tag championships. Are you going to debut on NXT or NXT UK? Not that I know of. Who inspired you to want to be a pro wrestler? I mean, so many people. It was always like my dream since I was a child. So in that respect, I would say it was like Mickie James, because as a child, I always really looked up to her. She was always my favorite. You know, I tell the story a lot about her finally beating Beth Phoenix for the Women's Championship. You know, so she was one of the reasons why I loved wrestling growing up, and that is when I wanted to be a wrestler, and I've never really let go of it since then. So for that reason, I'd say she was kind of my inspiration to want to be a wrestler. And then actually, like, training and things like that, you know, I look up a lot to Trish, because I felt like Trish went through the whole ordeal of like being judged just because you were a model. What people don't realize is, you know, they always say to me, oh, you're just a model, but like, I was actually training to wrestle before I was modeling, and I didn't seek out modeling. I just got picked up to do it. And just because you model, it doesn't make you any less of a wrestler. I think that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. But she always got that stigma, and we watched her in front of our own eyes literally improve on screen every single week and become one of the best women's wrestlers in the world. So it's like, you know, if she can do it, then you can do it too. And it's like, when she came out at Raw 25, she got like the biggest reaction ever. So, you know, just a small rant there about the whole modeling thing. But yeah, it's frustrating to get like judged for the way that you look. I wouldn't judge someone else for the way that they look, so why do I get judged for how I look? Which is just really frustrating, because I would go to training 3 times a week. I train in the gym like every single day, and it's like, how can you take away from my hard work because of the color of my hair or because I model? It's just the most ridiculous thing. I'm also an accountant. Does that make me any less of a wrestler? No. Anyway. I love Melina and Mickey James. I think they define an era, building a time when women weren't getting opportunities like that. Do you support them? Yes, I do. Like I say, I mean, I love Melina, but growing up, obviously Melina was a heel. So as a child, I always hated her. But obviously now I'm older, I can appreciate heels for, you know, who they are. And like, I thought she was fantastic. I actually saw a clip of Melina doing an entrance with the Bella twins, and they were literally in matching outfits, and they had like the best like little dance when they came out. And the thing I liked about Melina, and I still like kind of study it now, is how refined everything she did was. Like her entrance, every move that she did was so like on, and you could tell how much she cared about it. So I really like Melina. Aww, that's nice, Gus. Hearing people's wrestling stories so moving. Aww, and Diva, yes, I love the Divas. Like I will defend the Divas till the death. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you will definitely know this. So sometimes I get really annoyed. What would be your dream match? My dream match. It's so tough. Like I said, there's a lot of people I want to wrestle. Like I want to wrestle Sasha and Io Shirai and Asuka and Charlotte. But my dream match is hard. It's either Trish or Mickey. Obviously Mickey because, like I say, like she's one of the reasons I love wrestling as a kid, and because I love wrestling as a kid, that's why I'm a wrestler now. So I feel like that is what makes sense. But you know, like I say, Trish is someone who, as an adult following a dream now and being in this career path, she's someone that, you know, gives me a lot of inspiration, and she's someone who kind of blazed the path that I now walk on. So that kind of makes sense. So it's Mickey or Trish, and I couldn't pick. What would be, oh no, I just read that. How was work in progress? Oh, it was amazing. Like I didn't remember, like I went to help out and they're like, you know, can you get your gear and step in? And I was actually like, you know what I mean? Like I had like 2 matches, what? But it was amazing. Like I just remember being so proud when it was all over, like seeing the picture and seeing all those people, and like I did it. Like I actually wrestled in front of them, didn't choke. The match was good. Me and Amy worked really well together, and I just remember being so proud that like I did it, because I remember literally being in the car and being like having like a panic attack and just being like, oh my god, like what's happening? Like I'm gonna have to go out in front of all these people. I'm not ready. I've only had 2 matches, and like my coach was like, Mariah, just chill out. Like it's fine. You're ready. You're just fine. And yeah, you know, it was the most incredible experience. I'm so grateful to Progress for giving me that opportunity and, you know, taking a chance on me and having that faith in me to step in at 2 matches that, you know, it's an amazing like thing to have. So, you know, I'm so grateful, and yeah, it was a real confidence boost for me, because it showed me that I could overcome like what's in my head sometimes, because I remember being in my head in the car and thinking like, I can't do this. And like I couldn't breathe properly. I was so nervous, and you know, I just felt like I couldn't do it. And then I got my gear. My dad was like, gave me a little pep talk, and I went back and I was like, I can do this. And it just kind of showed me that any like mental barriers like kind of self-created, and I can come over it. I can overcome it if I just, you know, put my mind to it. So, you know, it was a really good confidence builder for me in that capacity, because it just, I had to overcome that kind of mental hurdle. But then as well, just being able to wrestle at Progress is like a bucket list thing, you know. So I didn't expect to tick it off this year, you know. Even so, to be able to do that on my second match was amazing. I kind of miss the Iconics. They were the best out of the women's tag teams. Yes, I was saying this today, like the thing about the Iconics is that they are actually the only tag team, you know. So it's like we were kind of talking about the tag division, the women's tag division, and who will be the next challengers, and like what kind of feuds you want to see. But I was saying like I really want the Iconics to come back, because I feel like compared to the men's division, the women's doesn't really have that many actual tag teams that kind of came up together, which is crazy, you know what I mean? Like they're the only ones that came up from developmental as like a tag team. They've got the matching gear, they've got their tag moves, so I really want to see them back. I really miss them. Oh yes, this rant. Which one? I have to go. Bye, Samuel. Thanks for tuning in. Are you related to her from Alaska? Oh my gosh, how do you know about this? For anyone who doesn't know, I got sent a picture from a WWE conference of me in the crowd, but I was called Claire from Alaska. And basically it was like some stats, but it was just put to my face. And like there's this ongoing joke on Twitter now about me being Claire, or Claire is me. I'm not really sure which one. But yeah, I'm Claire from Alaska, guys. You would make a good character referee. A Claire reference, you just made my day. See, someone remembers Claire. Claire was like, how many years? That's like a year ago now, the whole, no, it's like 2 years ago, the whole Claire debacle. Would you want to compete in Money in the Bank, Hell in a Cell, and Elimination Chamber matches? Of course I would. I mean, I feel like that's every wrestler's goal, was to kind of do those matches that they grew up watching. Like, I mean, I was always a huge fan of Elimination Chamber and the Rumble. They were like my favorites. But I feel like as a wrestler, you kind of want to try all those different things because you can tell such a good story. But yeah, definitely. Guys, I live on edge about this spider. Thoughts on Tori Wilson? I love Tori Wilson. She's so hot. Even like now, I feel like she's gotten hotter, and it's like unreal the shape that she is in. I get so much fitspo from her. I do like Layla, yeah. That's a good point. Do you that just made me think. I just said that's a good point about a thought that I had in my own head myself. It's like a new low for me. But I really thought that Lay Cool were gonna come back, but they never did. I really wanted to see them versus the Iconics because I just think it's like written in the stars. Or even them teaming with the Iconics against some of the baby faces, I think would be really funny, but they never did it. When can we expect ice cream bars? I'd honestly want to see you wrestle in any WWE event. Aw, guys, that's so cute. Hi, everyone joining. Welcome to the live stream. Oh my god, we've been here for an hour. I'm like exhausted. I'm out of breath. I have no idea why. I think it's from my bra. But welcome to the live stream. We've been here for an hour. We're still going strong. We're being stalked by Spider, talking about divas, talking about progress, we're talking about ice cream bars, and give it a thumbs up if you're just joining, please. Are you on Mandy or Sonya's side? I mean, I was really on Mandy's side, like especially with the WrestleMania moment. Like I just thought it was amazing, but I really like Sonya's promo. Like, I don't know if you're meant to root for Sonya, but I really liked her promo. I thought it was interesting what she said. I like the dynamic, and again, I like that the story stems back years. You know, I just think it's so cool when that can finally kind of reach boiling point. Because it's literally got all these things that have happened over years, like being blurred out in her entrance video and stuff. So I'm on Mandy's side, but I do see where Sonya's coming from. So it's a bit of a difficult one. It's tricky for me. I did a drawing. I want to give it to you. I can send it. Just DM me on Twitter or something. Ice cream bars, zombie riot. How would that even work? Well, they literally just sell them at like live events, just ice cream bars. I don't know, guys. I'd rather make a t-shirt. Hey. Hi, Denver. I'm ready for a riot. Raheem, why are you rioting? What's happening? What's going on? Do you get Trish or Tori vibes from Mandy or just me? Yeah, definitely. I want my Mariah May ice cream bars. Guys, I'm not making ice cream bars. You want ice cream bars? No! No! Just take a t-shirt or a wristband or a photo. I'm not making ice cream bars. I live in like a cold country. Why would I make ice cream bars? Imagine shipping an ice cream bar internationally as well. You guys wouldn't even be able to have my ice cream bars. It would only be people in the UK. If you had the chance to compete with both Trish and Mickie James, would you take it? Yes! Hot chocolate then, oh my gosh. Guys, I'm not making food merch. I'll make like t-shirts. Not food. Ooh. I can just throw them off a big plane. I feel like it's illegal to fly over a country and just drop stuff, but if you guys really want it, I will throw ice cream bars off a plane. I need to get a plane first. I can't even afford economy at this point, so. Do you miss Stacey Keever? Yes. No, the t-shirt, I'm definitely not. I'm British as well, by the way. I want an entrance towel thingy, but that's so random. Why would I have an entrance towel? What about t-shirt, wristband, hoodie, little hoodie, jumper, beanie, cap, snapback. Keep it coming. Just not ice cream bars. Guess I should get started on an ice cream t-shirt. Oh my gosh. I don't want ice cream bars. I live in the UK. Guys, come on. This live stream is aging me. I'm aging by this live stream. Oh, that's nice, gosh. You don't have to. But thank you. We want them though. Why? I don't understand. Why would you... I mean, I would like an ice cream bar with John Cena on it, but I kind of get it. Imagine if you're making ice cream t-shirts. I hate that this has become my gimmick. The girl with like the ice cream bars. House Lannister, what? Guys, I'm House Targaryen through and through. The end of the season didn't happen. We don't acknowledge it. Mariah's ice cream shop. Seriously, guys? Really? I'm tired. I've had enough. This is like Claire all over again. It doesn't leave me alone. It stays with me forever. You should make something like Animal Crossing wrestling t-shirts or something. Maybe. Maybe. Heel or face. I'm a face. Anyway, Robert, we don't support House Lannister here, so keep it moving. Give it a thumbs up though, but keep it moving. Oh, guys, 30 likes. Aw, thanks. Sure you are. She's... Raheem, I am not healed. Do not spread slanderous rumors about me. Oh my god, ice cream dear, are you joking? I don't want to... I'm gonna mute the word ice cream. It's at that point. I don't even know why I'm so irritated by the ice cream bars, but it's just getting to me. I've had a really tough day. I'm being harassed by a spider. I'm gonna have to deal with this spider after this live stream. It's probably been like an hour. The spider has gone somewhere in my room. I have no idea where, and now you guys want me to become an ice cream bar. Stress. I remember that one time John Cena made a retro video game t-shirt. I remember that. Big time heel. Are you joking? You were a heel in Ireland. It was great. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Like, that wasn't me. I don't know her. Frozen dessert treats. Seriously? Seriously? It's all fun and games until I end the live stream, so make your own bed. If I was writing it, the Night King would have revealed himself to be Vince McMahon. It's me, Austin. It was me all along. I actually thought you were going to give me a good theory, but thanks for that. I think they should have done the Long Night, and then they should have had to flee from the Night King, so they should have to flee Winterfell and go to King's Landing. And so they've just escaped the Night King, they're like depleted and whatever. They get to King's Landing, Cersei makes them bend the knee. Then they have the battle with the Night King at the end of the season, and then they maybe reveal the whole who the Night King is, why the Night King's there, all the back, you know, Jon and Daenerys sort that stuff out. You know, like kind of made everything make sense, and like what we've been watching for like 7 seasons or whatever. Kind of wrapped that all up in one big conclusion, because I felt like the climax was the battle with the Night King, and then it just went downhill. Mariah made a video game t-shirt, maybe. She ignored that guy's high five. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I don't know her at all. You could just send the ice cream bars with an autograph of you and say it milk. Just, we want more ice cream bars. Thoughts on jazz. Love jazz. She's superficial as your theme song. I've listened to so many themes. There is a new song that I want to use, but I feel like I don't know if it's too mean girl and, you know, like I'm baby face. It's really tough because I like kind of, I don't want to say diva songs, but I like pop songs. Like I like those upbeat, like sassy songs, but sometimes it goes over the line and like you kind of seem like a heel. Like a lot of people assume I'm a heel just from looking at me, so I already have to kind of work against that. So like I kind of chose a pop song that's like super just upbeat and nice, but it's hard. It's so tough to try and pick everything and stick with it. What's the first thing you want to do when quarantine is over? It depends, like, how it's gonna end. Like, I think they're slowly gonna open things, and I'm kind of guessing that wrestling and wrestling training is gonna be the last thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think they're gonna probably start with like jobs and work and kind of that kind of stuff, and then I think wrestling and entertainment and events like that are literally gonna be the last thing to open. So I want to say the first thing I'm gonna do after quarantine is train, and I would like to train before I get back into matches for sure. But it really depends on how they open things up. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. Speaking of ice cream, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? I love the Kinder ice creams. You know, they've got a few, but they do this one that's actually just like ice cream with chocolate like on it, and it's really nice. Other than that, I don't like ice cream bars. Stop talking about ice cream bars. I agree. It's like King's Landing never felt any of the consequences from that. Yeah, I just felt like it was badly built. Like Lord of the Rings, they kind of have like a mini climax and the big one at the end, and it was just kind of stupid because you kind of killed all the momentum, and then they never answered like any questions. We've sat here and watched all these series. Game of Thrones is extremely long. It's very, very detailed. There's so many mini stories, and we never really got like many conclusions or answers to like a lot of the things that they teased. So it's like, why were we even there? I felt like it was very lazy. And I hate to like come on here and criticize and stuff, but it was just so disappointing as someone who's been a fan of it for years and that she waited for it. I just felt lazy. That was the problem. It's not that I was unhappy with it, but just the character arcs felt so rushed. The ending felt lazy. The build was not very good. Yeah, it just disappoints me. I just wish they could redo it. But you know, what model of phone? iPhone X, I think. What games do you play on Switch? Zelda, Animal Crossing, Mario Kart, Smash Bros, Pokemon Go, the one where you can't battle Pokemon in the wild and it's not very good. I don't really like Switch games. Animal Crossing is like the first Switch game I've actually really, really liked, and Zelda. After quarantine, I'm gonna get to a gym. Yeah, it's like, it'd be good to have like normality back, I guess, like structure. Someone made a Mariah on 2K19. I downloaded you on 2K20. Oh, yeah, I've seen a couple of them. They're really cool. But I don't know how, can I play as them? Because I literally have no idea how to play 2K. Then buy clothes. I hope indie wrestling will return, but an empty venue shows to begin with before letting a live crowd inside again. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Like, I don't really know how it's going to work. I guess, like I said, I think it will be the last thing because I think entertainment and stuff like that, like live entertainment will certainly be the last thing. Because I guess it's just not that essential in comparison to other things, but I just want normality back, really. Total Divas or Total Bellas? I really like them both. I'd say Total Divas just because you get to see more divas, you get to see more of their different lives, which I like, but I really enjoy Total Bellas as well. Hi, Adam. Wrestling wise, I like Alexa as a heel. I do love her chemistry with Nikki Cross. Yeah, I like their chemistry. They do work well together. But I have to agree. Like I like heel Alexa. I thought she was really good. What's your favorite thing to do during quarantine? I don't have one favorite thing. Like I'm really enjoying YouTube, I guess. I say YouTube is my favorite thing because I don't know if you guys noticed. I've posted like 5 videos a day. I don't know what's going on. I just can't stop. But yeah, maybe YouTube just because I've been, like, it's been a good release and it's just been good to kind of focus on something when everything else has been cancelled. It's been good to be able to like get my teeth into something and get time to do YouTube and kind of connect with you guys on here. So I guess YouTube has been my favorite thing, really. Hello. Aww. Happy birthday, Mike. I'll send your character to you. Oh, thanks, Raheem. Yeah, I really want to do 2K on my channel, but I'm not very good. Just not good at it. I mainly play all of the Resident Evil games during quarantine. I've never really played it, to be honest. Like, I've seen bits and pieces. I've seen other people play it, but I've never played it. I'm too scared. I don't want to play it. Oh, my back, guys. We'll do a how-to video so I can teach you. I'm just not very good. Like, I'm not very good at the reversals, so I just get fucked up, really. So, I always get really bad ratings. Add me on PS4, we can have a match. I mean, we can, but it would be terrible. Like, I just don't get how to play it. I'm terrible at it. Maybe I just put some time in during quarantine to, like, get better at it. Especially if I'm gonna play as myself, because, do you know what I mean? I don't want to suck. It'll be awful. So what have you guys been up to during quarantine? And why am I so low down in this camera? It's because I'm, like, slouching. I, like, curled up like this because I saw the spider and never really came back. What have you guys been up to during quarantine then to keep busy? Favorite divas aside from Mickey? Well, do you guys remember when Michelle McCool was like babyface for one day? I'm sure it was when Mickey won the belt, and then the next night, like the next Raw, Michelle McCool like slapped Beth in the face. So I like that time. It was one day long, but I like that time. My favorite divas, I think it's like Kelly though, because as well during my childhood and growing up, she was like kind of the like main baby face. So I always really liked her. I love Maurice. I just love that she kind of, it's like I said with Melina, like everything she did was so like finessed, and she made everything count, which I think is really important, and it's something that I'm trying to learn, is like making every moment count. And also they had like their own kind of twist on everything that they did, and they kind of made everything unique, which I really like. So I actually like it, and you can see, especially like watching back, even though they weren't allowed to do that much, I feel like everything they did, they put like 110% into it and tried to make it mean something, which I really like. She's got to add me. God, I will add you all. I haven't played on my PlayStation in like a year. No, that's not true. I played on it like in December, but other than that. Yeah, I will add you guys though, definitely. That'll be fun. I'm not very good, but if you're happy to play, then fine. Yes, you can play it yourself. Oh, I just remember it. I mean, this is ages ago. Like, I was like 10, so my memory probably doesn't treat me right, but I just remember it when she like slapped Beth in the face, but then I feel like she turned heel after, but maybe I'm wrong. I did see some clips of Michelle though. She was really, really athletic. I didn't realize she did all that stuff. Like, I can't remember it, but like I say, I was so young. But I didn't realize that she did so much athletic stuff, and I kind of wish that Michelle was around in today's era, because she's so tall and she's so athletic. I would love to see what she could do now, and I also really want to see her wrestle Charlotte, but I don't know if she'll ever come back, to be honest, beyond like maybe doing a Rumble. Kelly's K2 gave me inspiration. Yeah, so we're still here. I've been watching Netflix. I'm really not into Netflix. Like, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's because like where most people like go to Netflix, I would watch wrestling, but I just don't think there's anything good on there at the moment. Like, I'm really not enjoying it. I've been rewatching 90210 on like all four, but like I'm just not into Netflix. I'm probably gonna cancel it. Did the spider make his return? No. Spider has not announced his return. Catch up on Raw. I saw Liv versus Ruby, but I haven't seen anything else yet. I've only seen that. But yes, I kind of sometimes just watch the women's stuff, if I'm completely honest. AJ Lee or Nikki Bella. Oh, guys, I hate picking between two people, but for me personally, Nikki Bella. But you know, everyone likes different people, but I always like Nikki. And again, I feel like in what I was saying with Trish, I felt like Nikki had to deal with that stigma, and she still deals with it. I mean, people are like, oh, you know, she's only doing it for money and stuff, but why would she come back from a broken neck? Like, she already has the TV show. Total Bellas wasn't just a show for wrestling, it's just about the Bella twins now, so, you know, she really just doesn't need the money, and you don't come back from a broken neck if you don't like wrestling. So, Yeah, I feel like Nikki had to deal with a lot of stigma and the Bella twins because of the way that they looked, and you know, again, I look up to that a lot, so that's why I would say Nikki Bella. What brand would you like to be on, Raw, SmackDown? I mean, I'll go to either. I'm not picky. Taker or Stone Cold or The Rock? Oh my god. How am I meant to pick? I don't like these picking questions. I find it really hard. I'm gonna say Taker, just because, like I say, you remember bits and pieces from your childhood and like from WWE when you watched it when you were younger, and I think I kind of missed Stone Cold and The Rock a little bit, but Taker was always there. So you know, growing up, I remember being so scared of him, and you know, he's probably the greatest of all time. So I'm gonna say Taker, very apprehensively Taker, but it's very hard to pick. I'm living alone. All I do is work out, listen to music, and watch Steve Austin segments. Fair enough. Do what you gotta do. 90210 is a great series. Oh my god, someone likes it. Everyone I talk to doesn't enjoy it, and I'm like, what? Oh my god, there's 27 people. Hello, welcome to my live stream. Please give it a thumbs up. Welcome. Do you have a signature pose you like to do? Yes, I do. I remember our hustle when I kept trying to copy your entrance, how you got in the ring. Yes, Reem, I do. I watched John Cena versus CM Punk. That was a masterpiece. Right, Taker has been in WWE for close to 30 years. Yeah, like I said, I think with my childhood, and like, don't quote me on this, but I feel like I just missed Stone Cold and The Rock, but I did get Taker. So for me, obviously, because I grew up watching him, I feel like that's why I remember him so much, and like he impacted me so much, and no one tells a story quite like The Undertaker. Have you seen any of Dark Side of the Ring? I haven't actually, no. I don't know where you watch it. I'm in the UK, by the way. So if you know where you can watch it, definitely I'll check it out. Have you watched Glow on Netflix? I've seen the first season. I know they've released more, but I haven't seen them yet. I don't want John Cena to retire. I don't want John Cena to retire either. But I think he's dead. I think he died in the funhouse, and then that's it. It's curtains for John. But yeah, he's definitely one of my favourites, so I hope not. And I feel like the thing is with John Cena as well, and I find this with a lot of the wrestlers that come back, they just have this amazing way of telling a story, and anyone they feud with immediately, like, it becomes elevated. You get to know the other person so well, and it's a great way to introduce new stars. So I truly hope that it's not the end for John Cena, because I just feel like anyone he feuds with, I find it interesting. It doesn't even have to be a championship match. I feel like anyone he feuds with is interesting for me. So hopefully it's not the end. But if it is the end, I do think it's an interesting way to go. I mean, it does a lot for The Fiend. Have you watched the most iconic movie of all time, The Marine 4, starring Mother Summer Rae? I don't think I've seen The Marine 4. The only Marine I saw wasn't John Cena in it. I'm sure I made my mum buy me that one when I was younger, but I've never seen the other ones. I did watch one with Dean Ambrose, and it wasn't The Marine, it was a different film. It was a WWE film with Dean Ambrose in it. There are several episodes on YouTube. Okay, I'll definitely check it out. Is AJ Styles dead? Probably. That's what I mean. Like, did they die out there? Like, what happened? No. Raheem says no. Everyone. Raheem, why not? It's on YouTube search. Oh, great accent. Someone once told me that, like on one of my videos, they're like, you're faking the British accent. And I'm like, what? They've like commented on all my videos, like, you're faking the British accent. And I'm like, why would I do that? Why? How? What commitment to the craft? Undertaker is my all-time favourite. Who is your favourite female wrestler? For me, it's Lita. All-time, Trish or Mickey, like I said. But currently, I mean, I'm a really big fan of Sasha. I'm liking what Liv Morgan's doing at the moment. I think she's really good. Ruby Riott as well. I think I'm just babbling on and on like about loads of people now, but speaking about the current product and the people currently on it, I'm really enjoying their feud. I'm kind of sad that it's over because I felt like they worked really well together, Ruby and Liv. So I'm kind of sad that that's over, but I'm interested to kind of see where it goes now for them because they're kind of going their own ways now and we're kind of seeing the end of the Riot Squad feud. So I'm interested to kind of see what they do now. Do an American. Can we see your signature pose? I can't do it here, I have to stand up. He did post on Instagram, AJ. Raheem. Kayfabe. Do an American accent. I'm not really good at American accents. Like, I do an Australian accent really well, but I can't do an American accent. That was really bad, though. I need to get into it. I need to get into the Australian frame of mind. But I was quite good at doing an Australian accent, but it sounds really off now. Why does it sound so bad? I don't know why, but it used to be really good. And why does my voice go so low when I do an Australian accent? I don't know why. Fake accent. Yeah, like, someone just was convinced that I was faking the British accent. Don't know. I literally have no idea why. Some of these comments. Oh, your YouTube videos and live streams are the highlight of my day. Oh, that's nice. Think spiders or don't. I don't want to think about spiders ever again. I don't think that'll get me in the right frame of mind. I don't know if you guys saw, but just couldn't speak for a good 10 minutes after I saw that spider. I just couldn't construct a sentence properly. Are you going to watch WWE SmackDown the O2 in October? I am. No. Is this still happening? I don't think that will happen because what are we in now? Like April, end of April? I just don't see that happening. I mean, I hope it does. And if it does, yeah, I will try to go, but I really don't see that happening. Some of these comments are making me die. Liv Morgan deserves a title shot, so does Dana. Yeah, Dana's another one as well. Like, I'm glad she's getting that chance to shine now, and it's really interesting to see what she can do. So I'm really glad. It's almost interesting that, like, these kind of shows, these no fan shows, I feel like we've had more women's matches, and I don't know if that's to do with availability or what circumstance, but I do feel like in the past month or so, we've really seen more women's matches, and we've seen some of the other women and even NXT girls get the chance to be on Raw and be on SmackDown and have time and kind of show what they can do. So it's kind of exciting, especially as like a women's wrestling fan, to see that and to see more women's wrestling matches. And I'm really liking both Liv and Dana. I think have really improved. And like I said, like, you know, with Trish as well, like seeing people improve on TV, you know, it's really nice to watch someone just get better, and you can see their passion showing through when they're constantly improving. And that's something I really look up to, you know, because I'm so new and stuff, and like I obviously put my stuff out there, and like I always want to improve and improve and improve and make everything I've put out better than the last. So, you know, I really look up to them in that capacity. Stuck with Mariah is slammy worthy. This episode of Stuck with Mariah has been terrible. I will hold my hands up and be the first to admit that this was a terrible live stream. Like, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not on my game today. Like, I'm just, ever since I've seen the spider, I'm like stumbling, I'm short of breath, I can't read, I've fallen out of the camera frame. I don't know. Hi, Ali. What did they think? You're a California girl faking your own voice. How do you do it, like, a Cali accent? I can't do an American accent. I'm trying to think, like, what they sound like. I can't do one. That's what I mean, why do you think I'm American? Stuck with Mariah is a great hashtag. Raheem actually came up with Stuck with Mariah, and so I've just decided to call my live stream that because you're literally stuck with me and I'm stuck with Spider. Nah, this is fun. You and Dana have a lot in common. Can you flex? Like, no, I'm not gonna embarrass myself. I really enjoyed the Dakota Kai Tegan Fox feud on NXT. Great storytelling. Yes. You do fine. Yes. It's funny how I was confused with the Australian accent and the British accent. The show rescheduled the tour in May. Oh, I don't know if that's about that SmackDown one. Oh, yeah. So the O2 one has been rescheduled for May. Whoever has the ticket, just so you know, apparently. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You're British. I don't think you're faking it at all. Can you imagine if all this time I was like secretly Australian or something? or like American, and just pretended to be British for no apparent reason for 3 years. The WWE shop should be making Xbox controller and PS4 controller. You should tweet them and say make skins for the remotes, because they probably would listen to it if there was enough demand. Which accents do you like? I like the Australian accent. I don't know if you guys could tell. I just love an Australian accent. Alaskan. Guys, this is a Claire free zone and an ice cream bar free zone. I will mute the words Alaskan, Claire, and ice cream bar from all future live streams because of the behaviour today. Just so you know. How long did you model for? I think like 2 years now. Like on and off. Oh, the May tour was rescheduled for October. Ah, that makes sense too. But then I still feel like October's so soon. Don't you? Like, I don't know if we're going to go back to normal by then. I mean, fingers crossed. And I would like to go if we do. But yeah. Who's been your toughest opponent so far? I'd say Nina, because every time I wrestle her, like, it reminds me of my debut, and I just feel like I have to go out there and show people what I can do. And I feel that every time I have a match, but with Nina, I really, like, I feel that pressure to go out there and perform because she's so talented, and I know we could have a great match. So I really just feel that pressure to go out there and make sure this is the time that you have to kill it. So I'd say she's definitely my toughest opponent, and she's an NXT UK star. You know, she's fantastic, so yeah. Why mute ice cream? What did I miss? Everyone wants me to make ice cream bars, Ali, and I'm just like, I'm not about this life. I don't want to make ice cream bars. I don't know how I would send them to my international fans. I'm just not going to make ice cream bars. I live in the UK. I don't want to. Bye, I'm hungry. I'm going to order pizza. Take care. Stay safe. Bye, Gus. Stay safe. Enjoy your pizza. She's afraid to embrace her new ice cream loving character. Okay, I like ice cream, but I live in a very cold country, so it's just pointless. I'd rather have like something hot, like a pancake, like a crepe with chocolate on it. WWE cancelled their New Zealand and Australia October shows, I believe, today. What do you like more, modelling or wrestling? Wrestling, of course. Gotta make it work. Do you watch Friday Night Dinner on Channel 4? No, I actually tried to watch it on Netflix. Obviously season 1. And I just couldn't get into it, which I'm surprised about because I love Peep Show, I love The In-Betweeners, I like that kind of humour. So I was really, really shocked that I didn't get into it. And I think I gave it a good, like, 3 episodes to try and get into it, but I just literally couldn't. And like I say, it shocked me because that is normally my kind of, like, British deadpan humour. I might give it another go, though, because everyone in my family watches it. They've all been watching it recently, actually, so I might give it another go, but I didn't like it, to be honest, which was disappointing. With the new Battlegrounds game being announced this week, do you play video games? If so, what ones? Yes, I do. I play Animal Crossing mainly, Zelda, Pokemon. For my channel though, I think it'll be funny to play Resident Evil and stuff like that. And I'll play a bit of 2K, but I'm not very good at all. So, you know. Do you miss Stacey Keebler? Everyone misses Stacey Keebler. Glam Slam or Faith Breaker? Faith Breaker. You're beautiful. Thank you. Ever been to Florida? I think I have when I was younger. Waffles are better than pancakes. Leave. I am kicking you out of the chat. Leave. Waffles are horrible. Like, I don't like them. The Liv Ruby feud is interesting. Yeah, but I feel like it's over. Like, I feel the promo really, you know, she said she's gonna go on to the next chapter of her life and stuff. So I feel like it's over, but I kind of hope it's not because I was really enjoying them working together. So yeah. Do you or did you ever watch Formula 1? No. What do you like most about wrestling? I just love that it's like an action movie, but better and more immersive. I like that it tells a story. I like how emotional you can get over it, and I like how into it everyone gets. And yeah, I just think it's amazing that it's this form of entertainment that can be live and you can go and watch it and people get so into it. I just love the atmosphere of it. And yeah, I like that it tells a story, you know? Undertaker, Transmania Z. I hope they know. I'm Stacey Legs. What WWE superstars have you met? None? None. Yeah, none. I missed the Bella Twins' appearance in the ring. Did you vote for Sarah Lee or Mandy Rose during Tough Enough? I didn't vote, but I did want Mandy to win, and I was really surprised that Mandy didn't win because I felt like she was better. I know that sounds really bad, but like she won all of the challenges. She was so athletic. I felt like she got it. You know, she understood it. So I really wanted Mandy to win, and Mandy's still here, and Sarah Lee is not. So, you know, and I also wanted Mandy to win because I felt like she got judged a lot for being, you know, a bikini model and all that kind of stuff. But it's just like that is what the show is about, bringing people from different careers into wrestling. And a lot of great wrestlers have come from different backgrounds and not just from the independents. So I don't think it's fair to like write someone off because they came from somewhere different. I mean, that is what Tough Enough literally is. And I think it's just because she was blonde and hot that she kind of got marginalized, I guess, and kind of pigeonholed into this like stereotype. But actually look at the stats, like she wiped the floor with Sarah Lee on like everything. I don't know why I'm like going off on Sarah Lee, like she seemed like a nice girl, but she did beat her on everything. She was more athletic and I felt like she understood the character stuff more. But I mean, Mandy's on SmackDown now, so you know, all works out in the end. Have you seen the Big Show on Netflix? No, I haven't. Is it out in the UK? But like I said, I haven't been on Netflix in a while. Do you think the Hardy's return was the best WrestleMania moment? One of. I don't know what my favorite is. I can't pick. But definitely one of. Wrestling is the best and ultimate soup opera. Sorry, so it's a soup that was funny. Have you met any of the superstars signed to AEW? I trained with a couple of people who were signed. Is your family supportive of your wrestling career? Yeah, I mean, they've always been supportive, but at first I didn't really get it because I don't know, wrestling's not like a household thing here as much. I feel like it is in America. And whilst they knew what it was, they didn't really watch it or like know too much about it. So at first I think they were just a bit confused that I was like putting so much time and energy into like wrestling. But then I think when they finally saw me wrestle at my debut, I think they really like understood it. And it was really sweet. Like they were really nervous for me and stuff. Like my mum said they were like saying that like really like nervous and on edge. So that was really nice. And yeah, they've always been supportive, but I think when they saw my debut, they understood it. And that was good for me because I'm like, okay, now they get what I'm doing, you know, rather than before just being like, cool, have fun, like, what's she doing, you know? So I think that was like a big point for me. No worries, Vindicator, thanks for tuning in. Oh, it's on Netflix. I'll definitely check it out at some point. Like I said, I haven't been on for a while. I mean, to be honest with you, like the past couple of weeks, I've literally just been filming and editing and working out and stuff, which it's kind of been nice because I know YouTube is a social service and I've been posting on here, but for the most part, I've just literally been just doing my own thing and not worrying so much about like stressing about stuff and being on social media and stuff, because I think sometimes it can really make you feel a bit like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but yeah, having a little bit of a break this weekend was nice and just really using it to kind of go on YouTube and just promote my stuff. It's been nice, I guess. But yeah, like I say, I've been really out of touch with like everything. I'm not really up to date on Netflix or anything like that, but I'm not the biggest Netflix fan, to be honest. What you're saying about Mandy is so interesting. Men don't get judged on their looks nearly as much as women in wrestling. Yeah, I don't remember it. Like none of those, well, a couple of them were, but none of like the main kind of guys came from wrestling. And so it was just like, well, why are we not saying, well, that guy's just here because he's hot and he thinks he's gonna get a career out of it? Like, why do we only judge the women, and why do we only assume that the women are all like fame hungry, using WWE as a stepping stone, not interested, not passionate? Like, the show literally, for the most part, is people who aren't wrestlers. Like, they get a couple of independent wrestlers in, but like a lot of them are bodybuilders, football players, models, bikini competitors, actresses, actors, like all these different people from different walks of life. And that's where you find different stars and people who suit different demographics, because it can't all be one way. And, you know, why do the women get so judged for the way that they look? I just don't get it. I mean, I do get it, it's society, but it's just frustrating. Oh, you miss Paige. Yeah, I really miss Paige because I feel like, you know, I'm obviously a women's wrestler from the UK, and this is before NXT UK, and she kind of went over and she won the Divas belt, and it kind of just showed that, because I know it's different now, we have NXT UK, but back then it just seemed like a world away to get to WWE, and the fact that this British girl went and did it, you know, it kind of just showed you it could be done. UK has some insane passionate wrestling fans. Do you have the network? Yeah, I do. To be honest, I watch that way more than Netflix. It's like, I feel like it's like a wrestling fan's Netflix though, to be fair. I'm really happy the Riot Squad broke up already. Yeah, I feel like independently, like, they're really kind of shining in their own right. So, but I did like them as a faction, and I feel like it's cool when they have factions. I feel like they don't really have any anymore. So that's a shame, but yeah, I think it's cool to kind of see them shine in their own right. Have you watched a move and almost injured? No. Roman Reigns gets judged by his looks from his haters, though. I was literally about to come on to this. Like, you know, it's interesting though that you say, oh, I do feel like women it's okay to say it about women, but I do feel like subconsciously men do get judged. And I do think that's one of the reasons that people are so against Roman. I mean, that combined with the fact that people think he's getting pushed. But yeah, I definitely think Roman gets that kind of stigma as well. And yeah, I'm actually glad you said that, because I was actually thinking that as well, but I didn't want to like start going off on a different point and having my 5th rant of the day. But yeah, it's an interesting one that we can be like so superficial and just judge people for the way they look and not for the work that they put in and what they do in the ring. So winning tough enough is a curse. Not one single winner would go on in WWE. That is true. They don't really ever do much, do they? Who won it? Who was the guy? What was he called? The big Yeti guy. Who was he? What happened to him? He like disappeared. I enjoy women's wrestling more than the guys' matches now. Women seem a lot more hungry than the men. It's interesting, we were having this discussion today, like, despite there not being an audience, I feel like the women are really, really going for it. And I really respect that, and I like that. And I feel like it comes from having to prove themselves. And I was actually listening to a podcast Triple H was on, and they were saying, like, they would not want to get in the ring with the NXT girls because they literally, like, go for it. But, like, it comes from that hunger, I guess, of, like, being perceived in a certain way. And, like, we've spoken about it a couple of times tonight on live, but, like, women get judged so much more. And I feel like get put into a box so much more. So I feel like they have this need to kind of prove that they can be on the same card as the men. They can be the main event instead of the men. I mean, I'm a really big Roman Reigns fan. You know, I'm a really big fan of him. I feel like you should be able to say that. I know a lot of people don't want to say it because they kind of get attacked online, which is never okay. But no, I think he's fantastic. The thing I like about Roman is he tells a story, and any guy that you put him in there with, you immediately get to know the other person, and it kind of introduces a new star. You saw it happen with Braun, and I just feel like he kind of wrestles in that old school way where it's paced and it tells a story, and that's what I grew up watching, so that's what I like. And wrestling is about telling a story, and that's what matters, and I feel like he has the ability to do that. And I think it's also good as well because he's so like controversial. People love him or they hate him, and he always gets a reaction when he comes out, and that's what makes watching these matches so much more exciting, is because he has such an atmosphere to any match that he's in. Dream. I like Riot Squad as a faction. Yeah, I really like them as well, but like I say, I'm enjoying seeing them do their own thing. Jealous of Roman Zox at all. I will admit he's a good looking dude. Would you want to be a part of a wrestling faction? Depending on who's in it, maybe. But yeah. Do you have any replica belt? I have the mini belts. My mum is really sweet actually, because you know I was saying like my parents support me with wrestling, but they don't really know so much about it. Like it's not really a household thing here. My brothers watched it when they were younger, so they know like a little bit, but not that much really. But it was really sweet. For my birthday, my mum actually got me the mini belts, and she got me the Raw Women's Champion, SmackDown Women's Champion belts, which was really nice of her. It's just really sweet. I like it because it's like, you know, the big belts are really big and like bulky and stuff, so I like that they're just a cute little thing you can put on the wall, and obviously it's really inspirational for me and my goals. And I've also got the Evolution one as well, which was really cool, and I hope they do an Evolution 2. I don't know what's going on. I have my own belt anyway. I'm the United Champion. Were you sad that the Lana and Summer feud ended so suddenly? Yeah, because you kind of just lost out on a women's feud at that time when there really wasn't that many, and that was when we were starting to get more women's wrestling, so it was sad to kind of just have that cut short. Any stipulation matches you'd like to compete in, like hardcore or ladder matches? So like I said, I'd like to do a lot of the WWE gimmick ones, but disregarding that and just talking independently, if the context is right, yes, I'd love to do like a ladder match or something like that. I think it would be cool, but I think a little bit later on, like I'm still new, I've only had 40 matches and I don't want to run before I can walk kind of thing, and I think there's more to think about health and safety wise. So yes, but maybe not just yet, you know, because I want it to be good and I want it to mean something. New World Order or DX? Oh, it's really tough. Like growing up, I always loved DX, but New World Order is so cool. I'd say DX. I do watch New Japan a little bit here and there. When did you know wrestling was your thing? As in like my passion for it, I've always had that since I was a child. And then I think literally just like training and kind of like, it felt so natural to me. I think that's kind of when I knew like it was my thing, but I was always going to do it regardless. So Roman and Charlotte, I see on Twitter get way too much hate. It's so wrong and just way too mean. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really keen on the whole like internet being horrible to people thing, and like especially when they've done nothing wrong, I don't think it's very nice. But you know, they're rich and famous and wrestlers, so who's winning? If you were WWE and had to do a romance storyline, would you do it? Yeah, it's your job. So you know, it's about entertaining people when telling a story, and you know, that's why I like wrestling. I like that they tell stories, and that's why I became a wrestler, because I want to tell stories. So if that is a story that we're telling and that's how you're going to entertain the fans, then it's your job, you know, that's what you got to do. Boneyard match or Firefly Funhouse match? I personally preferred the Firefly Funhouse match. It kind of reminded me of like a Beckett play. Like I used to be really into theatre and stuff, and I just thought it was, like I loved the Boneyard match. Like, you know, I loved it. I thought it was amazing, but I like the Firefly Funhouse match more because I like that it kind of like explored John Cena's past, what could have been his worst fears. I don't know, I thought it was so different, and I think it was right to be so different, because I think people were gonna immediately compare it and immediately kind of think, is it going to be as good as the Boneyard match? So I like that they kind of went so off the mark with it and was so different. I like that we really I feel like it really solidified the Fiend. I feel like it really showed his character. And I'd be really interested to see more matches, but I've said this before, I feel like it would only work with someone who's been in WWE for quite a long time, like John Cena, where they have so much history that we've all seen and we can explore that. Whereas like with people who've only been in WWE for a year and might only have had one character, it's like, where does that go? Like it would be really short. Whereas John Cena, we obviously looked at his whole like past, what could have been, what he was afraid of. So like I feel like it works cool with someone like Triple H or something like that, but yeah, I would like to see another one. I think they said they're going to do more cinematic matches, so whether or not that means another Firefly Funhouse match, I think it will because it was so popular, or they might want to just leave it in its like greatness, but it would certainly be interesting to see like what else they come up with. And I kind of wonder what characters could have those matches, if that makes sense. Like who could have the cinematic matches, who has the character that they can kind of create this stuff with. This is thirsty work, guys. I'm so, oh my god, the spider, where is it? Heel Daniel Bryan was right. Wrestling fans were fickle. Where did you train to be a wrestler? I trained at Knuckle Docks in Brixton, and I trained in Enfield. Do you watch Stardom? Yeah, I do watch a little bit of Stardom. Like I say, I try to watch a little bit of wrestling from every promotion just to kind of see the different styles, particularly from different places in the world. But I really like Stardom. I think the girls are so talented, and the way that they move and their footwork and stuff is such its own style, and it's so smooth. So I really try to like learn from Stardom more than anything else, but it's very enjoyable to watch as a product. So if you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend checking out some stuff. I don't get that there are people that take the time they have to hate on someone and try to bring them down instead of doing something productive for them. Preach. Preach. What would you say the most painful move is to take in a match? I've heard chops actually hurt a lot, despite being a basic move. Yeah, like the first time I got chopped, I felt like my life came out of me. Like I literally was like, but yeah, maybe. I mean, wrestling is wrestling, like, not that it all hurts, but it's all tough, so it's hard to be like just one thing hurts. But I do get what they mean, like chops kind of take the wind out of you. Being a positive fan is a lot better for your health and just the way to be on the internet. Yeah, like I feel, you know, that's why I said earlier, like I don't want to be horrible about Game of Thrones, but I felt like as a lifelong fan of the series, I felt really disappointed with what felt like rush writing, and it turns out it was because they wanted to do Star Wars. But yeah, I try to avoid being negative where possible. Like obviously there's constructive criticism, and like I like to hear that with my matches. If people see something and they think you could make that better, I'm all ears for that. But there's a difference between like being constructive and then just being mean, and just like you never know what kind of day someone's having. Because I feel like when you kind of get it a lot, you get used to it, but you just never know what day someone's having, and it might hurt them all that day, and you don't know what frame of mind they're in. So I just feel like you don't know the consequences of what your words might do to someone, so just think twice before you start like hurling abuse at someone online, because you really don't know what the consequences would be, and I think it would be really, really hard to deal with consequences if there were some. So, you know, just think twice before you say things on the internet. Anyway. Hi! I love watching Stardom, it's awesome. It is! Like, I kind of wish I'd gotten into it sooner. Hi! Do you sell signed posters? Yeah, I have signed like 8x10s. So I don't have like big posters, but I have 8x10s and A5s on mariahmay.bigcartel.com. I'm trying to get to the post office, but to be honest, it's like doesn't feel like an essential trip. But when I go to the supermarket, there is one near it, so I'm gonna try and send some out for the people that have ordered them. Guys, why is everyone talking about Real Housewives? I don't watch it. I feel really left behind. Like, what is happening? Otis and Mandy on Ride Along is worth the watch. I didn't know they did a Ride Along together. That should be good. Guys, I don't know. I don't know who these people are. I wish I knew what you guys are talking about, but I have no idea. I've only ever seen, like, I know there's a lot of different Real Housewives, so I've only ever seen, like, Cheshire, which is the British one. So I don't know if you guys sort of watch it, because I think you girls are American, but, Raheem, which one are you watching? Raheem is disappointed. No! No, Raheem, no! I just don't watch it. Like, what channel is it even on here? I've just never come across it at all. But, I've seen, like, clips and stuff. What is that, Real Housewives of Atlanta? I just said Atlanta instead of Atlanta. It's a new low for me, guys. I've been on this for like 2 hours though, so be kind. But, Real Housewives. No, I don't really watch Real Housewives, but I like reality TV, so I feel like I should. What are you guys talking about? What have I missed? I don't know what this is. I feel like you guys are like winding me up. But no, yeah, I've never watched it. Like, I like reality shows. Like, I've seen, like, I like Told Divas, Told Bellas, like Jersey Shore, that kind of stuff. I feel like it's sometimes good, like when you're really busy and stuff, it's nice to kind of just watch something to wind down to, and you can just relax and just like switch off. Because like people say, oh, like why do you watch reality TV? It's awful, but it's like, but I like it because I just relax and like, you know, I don't have to be switched on. You know, when you're watching like intense dramas and you have to be really focused, it's like, no, you can just wind down and watch other people argue about stupid stuff and funny. I watch Atlanta. Did you watch Gemma Collins' Diva Forever? No, I've seen clips, but I watched Towie. And you know, back in the day, it used to be really good when she was on it properly. The Bellas and Punkadactyl's views were kicking off. I feel like I'm missing out on something here, guys. Other than Netflix, what other streaming networks are you subscribed to? To be honest with you, like the only kind of thing that I watch consistently is the WWE network. I've been watching 90210, but that's on All 4, so if you guys are from the UK, you'll know what it is. But basically we have this channel and it's called All 4, and it just has like all the old box sets, and for some reason it has 90210, and I literally don't know why, because it's an American show, so I'm confused, because it normally just has the British stuff, but it's brilliant for me, because I can watch 90210. So I'm happy. It's just very random. Wait, did this actually happen? Because I feel like you guys are like, what's going on? I feel like you guys are like having a whole different conversation in the chat. Raheem, you would like 90210 for sure. Like, it came out a while ago, but it's still like good to watch, you know what I mean? And especially if you haven't seen it, it's really good. Like, I feel like you would definitely like it. It is, right? No, but you know there's Beverly Hills 90210, and then they remade it and made 90210. So Beverly Hills is the really old one, and 90210 is like a little bit like in the past, but not as old. It's the remake. I'd say watch 90210, the remake, Raheem. Saved by the Bell. Yeah, I've never seen that. I love that this live stream has become a Real Housewives chat, but I don't know anything about it, but I'm laughing at the comments. Naomi was my fave from 90210. Yeah, I love Naomi. Adriana like really goes off the rails in it, because well, actually I don't want to say spoilers. Sorry, I won't say any spoilers because Raheem's not seen it. I liked Adriana, like I thought she was so pretty, but she was not okay at all. But yeah, I think Naomi was the best. But I've not seen all of it. Like, I kind of know what happens, but I never really watched the last season properly. Where are we? Who do you think will win both Money in the Bank ladder matches? Well, I wanted Sasha to win, but she's not in it. So I think maybe Shayna or Nia Jax will win. I'll break down the Housewives WWE thing for you. They have nothing to do with each other, but when the women's empowerment was really starting, they brought them in. That's about, where was I when this happened? I don't remember this at all. I must have missed it. Favorite action movie? I don't know. I don't really have one. Horror movies, yay or nay? Yay, but there's so many bad ones, so it's so hard to like find the quality in it. Like Insidious films are really, really good. And when we say horror, like I prefer thriller kind of ones rather than those like gore or like slasher ones, so they just don't interest me. But Insidious is really good. The Conjuring is quite good, not the sequels. But other than that, I can't think of too many good ones. I like the original 90210. Only I watched the remake, but you didn't like the remake. So I've never seen the original, but I kind of feel like now I've seen the newer one. I don't know if I'd go back and watch the older one. Okay, Raheem. Yeah, send me it later because I feel like I missed out. I like the Goldberg show on Channel 4. It's good. It's not about Goldberg. What is it about? What Sasha's not in it? I want Sasha to turn heel and Bailey. Yeah, she lost to Lacey in the qualifying match. So she's not in it. Lacey's in it. I don't know. Oscar's in it as well, though. So I don't really know who's going to win. Do you want Tamina to win the title? I think she deserves her time before she leaves. I've been really enjoying Tamina lately. I like that she's kind of being treated like as a threat now, and I like that they're recognizing her size. With the Mania match that they had, I felt like they really kind of made her into a big deal, which I like, and I feel like it's nice she's kind of having her time because she's been there for ages, and you know, it's nice. Like I say, I feel like a lot more people, especially women's wrestlers that we haven't seen so much of, are getting their spotlight during this time, which is the one good thing about this. And it's like, you know, I feel like she is getting a chance to show what she can do, because I don't feel like she's had that chance before, because even when she teamed with Nia, like she didn't say so much, so it's kind of nice to like see her in her own and like see what she can do, you know. Please don't promote your YouTube in my live. That is rude, hun. Insidious was epic. Yeah, Insidious scared me because I never really found horror films scary, but I feel like Insidious was really well built and the story was really good. I was like on edge. And the devil, well, he's called the lipstick demon, but the devil, I feel like is more recognizable, was so scary. Like everyone found the old woman scary. I didn't. I found the devil so scary. Yeah, for every good horror movie, there are definitely 40 bad ones. And I feel like that's why they get such a bad name, is because there's so many terrible ones. But I feel like Insidious was really good. I feel like I need to see this like clip to see if you guys are telling the truth, because I feel like you're winding me up. But if you are, it's kind of interesting. The Goldbergs was a really fun show. I've never seen it. I have a calendar of all the WWE women, but I don't want to turn the April page because it's Charlotte Flair. That's so mean. That is rude. How are you gonna come on someone's page? I only have 3,000 subscribers, which to me is a lot, but to like, I guess YouTube is not a lot at all, because some of them have like millions. Are you gonna come on to a small creators page when they're doing a live stream and be like, come subscribe to my channel, watch my vlog? Go away, it's my life. That's so rude, just ask. Ugh, honestly. So, oh, Raheem, I can see like a pop-up on my phone, but I can't watch it. Sonia and Mandy getting a chance to shine is awesome. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are like Sonia and Mandy, Dana, Liv, Ruby, Tamina, Lacey as well. I know Lacey was on TV a lot before, but they're just still getting their chance to shine, which I really like. I feel like there's been a lot of focus on the women's stuff, which I'm loving. Would you buy I don't know who these people are. Probably not, no. I can't watch horror films, they literally terrify me. Really? Like, even the bad ones? I don't know, they're so hit and miss for me. Like, Insidious really scared me when I first watched it. I mean, it will still give me the creeps now, but when I first watched it, it's petrified me. I had to sleep with the light on for like 2 weeks. But other than that, I don't really do anything for me. I really want to get like, I really want to see this like Zoom thing, whatever it is now, guys. You've like given me so many like teasers of it. Hi Raheem, yeah, I was just saying I saw your little pop up on my phone, but I can't watch it right now. I only got 400, you're doing great, 3,000 is a lot. Yeah, like I said, 3,000 is a lot to me, but in the grand scheme of things, like, I am definitely a small creator on YouTube, but I just think it's rude to come onto someone's video and like promote yourself. Like, I wouldn't do that to someone. I think Scary Movie even scared me. Oh no, I thought it was like a comedy, no? I haven't really seen it properly, I've just seen clips. Guys, I need to see the Zoom. How can I see this? I want to like get the context now. So they were just like looking at pictures of women's wrestlers and like talking about them. Scary Movie 3 was the best. Raheem, why have you seen everything in this chat? I feel like I need to go off and Raheem just needs to be on video because he knows everything about everything you guys are saying. Did you watch Quiz on ITV? No, but everyone was talking about it. Oh, I hope. Oh, okay. Well, you guys tell me what happened anyway. So now I know, but I just don't have... so I know their names, but I need to put faces to names now. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't really watch the show. But I feel like I might recognize people just from, like, clips I've seen on, like, Twitter and stuff like that. But, anyway. Who's Dr. Heavenly? What happened? What? Nightmare on Elm Street is a classic. Have I seen that? I don't think I've... No, I have seen it. Yeah, didn't like it. Saw movies are awesome. See, I don't like gory films. Like, I just don't get the point of them. Like, I like it when they're a thriller and there's a bit of context and a bit of like story to it, and it gives you like more suspense rather than the gore. But everyone likes their own thing. I miss wrestling comedy gimmicks. We need more. He stayed at I Got Kids storylines. Yeah, that was so funny. I feel like it's hard now. Like, wrestling has changed and it's hard to be like you can be comedy. Like, I guess Otis is kind of comedy, but it's like hard to be an over-the-top character now because wrestling's just so different to how it was before. Like, remember when we were younger and it was like these larger-than-life characters. And now it is, but there's like a realism to it, and you know, society's changed since then, and the way that we watch wrestling and perceive wrestling has changed so much. So it's like, I feel like it's different to be these outlandish characters now. Aw, thanks for filling me in, guys. I need to know who this is. How do you say it? Nene or Nini? Nene, definitely Nene. You guys can't even tell me if I'm right or wrong because you can't speak to me. I can't hear you. Yeah. Nini. Is it Nini? Like your knee? Raheem, how did you explain that so well to me, but I found it so difficult? Otis should be world champion and Jimmy Braun. I would like to see it. Have you seen Glow? I've seen the first season. Marvel movies, I've seen some. I do like them. I just feel like I missed the boat with them, and now there's so much. It's like almost intimidating to kind of start it and get into it, if that makes sense. And I know you don't have to watch them all. Like, I've watched some of the Avengers ones, and I would have liked to have like seen the other bits and pieces, but it's just so hard to like, where'd you start? You know, not Nene. Oh, I thought Nini was like way off because in my head I was thinking Nini, but I was like, I'm definitely pronouncing it wrong. I need to like see these people now. I need to like get context. Where are we? Dr. Heavenly also said she wouldn't have around her man. Who are these people? What the hell? I need to know. You got to watch them all. You've got time. Are you talking about the Avengers films? Like, I watched Avengers Assemble. In the wrong order, I think. And then I watched the one with the clicky guy. And then I started watching the last one, but got bored. So, didn't really finish it. So, yeah, I feel like I kind of missed the boat when the hype was there. And, like, now it's just too much to watch. I just don't really want to be honest. I'd rather watch this Real Housewives. It sounds, like, really interesting. Bring back Team Little Big, have Morn and Alexa versus Otis and Mandy. Yeah, but they're all like likable, like baby faces. you. Some of them are really disrespectful to you wrestlers because of cleavage and stuff like that. Yeah, it kind of sounds that way from what you described. I mean, like, we're just sitting there looking at pictures of people, like, I don't know. But each to their own. Housewives is just drama. Yeah, but I like that kind of stuff. It's just funny to me how crazy people are. Captain Marvel is good in the X-Men movies. I've seen some of the X-Men movies, for sure. Definitely seen them. MMO, Mariah May Order. Oh, I like that. Love that, guys. I'm thirsty. What time is it in America? Got an eye on that spider. He better not forget it. Oh my god, this has got 37 likes, guys. 5:18. 3. It's like 11 here. I should go to bed, but I'm having fun. This is really fun, guys. Ice cream bars. Are you joking, Raheem? Raheem, you're meant to be on my side. You're meant to be my tag partner, my protege, and you're out here commenting about ice cream bars. Really? Raheem, I will block you. I'm in Cali. Am I still kicked out? I didn't even realize you were still here. Hello. I mean, you're still on a timeout, yes. Would you actually block me? I would never block you, Raheem. Have you watched Ms. and Mrs.? I don't know where to watch it here in the UK because it comes out, it's not on the USA Network, so I don't know where you would watch it in England. But unless they put it on the network now. I feel like they have actually, because I remember saying I really want to watch it, and my friend said I think they finally put it on the network. I just watch YouTube clips. Yeah, but I like to watch the whole thing. It's okay, Raheem. She put me in Houseland as a timeout. I actually wish we could make like a little timeout room on here. It's on Channel 5. How do I not know about this? I don't watch TV though, that's my problem. Like I literally watch wrestling and that is it. I think they have it on the network. So I'll definitely check out the network or Channel 5 because I really loved Maurice in Total Divas. And I was like so annoyed that she was literally only on it for like a season. But then I guess it's because she has her own show, which is fair enough. That's probably a step up to be honest. But I'd be really interested to watch it. I so wish I saw the Zoom call. What the hell? Why didn't you guys tell me sooner? That's not very nice, Mariah. Well. Yeah. I think the older season's on that. Definitely season 1, I'm sure. Because I asked my friend and they said like they were sure it was on there. I watched the video. Go watch on 123 movies. 10 seasons / years of Housewives. That's a lot of shows to start watching. 10? That is a lot. Maybe I'll just watch like the last 2 seasons or something like that. Yeah. Atlanta was long. Is it not on anymore? Is it finished? You should design your own shoe. Why? It would be really random. Like, hi guys. Welcome to my channel. Today I've designed my own shoe. Please buy it from mariahmay.bigcartel.com. Oh my god, there's someone called Mariah on it? Now I have to watch it. I need to know what every other Mariah is doing. Miz and Maurice has to be on the network by now. I think it is. I think a new season is coming out. Have you ever watched WWE Confidential on the network? It's really interesting. No, I haven't. What is it about? Start on season 12. Ooh! I will. Oh, season 5 and 6? I feel like I should do a reaction video. That's the latest season. There was Mariah on Drag Race. Is there anyone you would like to form a tag team with? I mean, I like being a solo wrestler, but if I could be in a tag team, Io Shirai. Do you own any Air Jordans? No, and I saw like the most like amazing pair, and they were like rose. I think they were like rose. What they called it? Rose something, and it was like literally baby pink and white, and they were so nice. But they literally sold out like that when they originally came out, and I only found them like probably a couple of weeks after they came out. I didn't know they existed. And I found them and I googled them, and then obviously like they're selling them on StockX for like hundreds and hundreds of pounds, which I'm not going to pay for a pair of shoes, mainly because I know that it's going to someone else who's like flipping the shoe, which I just think is crazy. So yeah, I guess they were kind of maybe a rarer Air Jordan or like a special one, but they were the ones that I saw and I really wanted. And then the way I actually found out about them was because they were doing a restock, but it was a restock of youth sizes, which obviously is not going to work for me. So yeah, it was really annoying, but no, I don't own any. I wish I did. I wish I owned the rose ones, but can't always get what you want. I'm all for that reaction video. Yeah, but they'll probably see it and then like roast me again. I don't know if I'm ready for this criticism. Confidential is good was a series back in 0203 with a bunch of behind the scenes stuff and interviews. Okay, that definitely sounds like something I'd be interested in. Yes, do a reaction to Kenya getting dragged off the couch by Portia. What's going on in this show? I feel like I definitely need to watch this. Oh. Alright, that's so cool. Yeah, I'm definitely going to watch this Confidential. Who is your wrestler crush? My wrestling crush is Naomi. Do you have any sneakers or basketball shoes? I don't think so. When you guys say sneakers, because we call them trainers here, so do you just literally mean like any kind of trainer? Because if so, I have tons of trainers, sneakers I think, but not basketball shoes. I don't know, because you guys have slightly different terminology for us when we describe this, because I always try and make sure in my rate my shoe videos when I do trainers that I try and like say sneakers as well, but then maybe I'm calling them a complete wrong thing. Do you know who Michael Jordan is? Yes, I don't live under a rock. I'm British, but not an alien. Have you seen the W shoes? Yes, I did. They actually wanted to send me a pair. Was it? Who's the company they made it with? They wanted to send me a pair, but they couldn't send it international or something. Have you made any friends in wrestling? Yeah, I have actually made a few. Reaction video is actually how I started watching Game of Thrones. Try not to get mad challenge, and they did the Ned Stark execution scene and the reactors were not happy. But that was crazy, because that, like, shows don't ever, like, kill the main characters, especially not early on. So it was crazy they did that. I remember literally being, like, thinking something was going to happen last second, because there's always, like, these, like, loopholes when you watch shows when they're about to kill off the main character. Like, someone always finds a way in, and no one did, and I was like, okay, we just killed off the main character. What do we do now? You know? Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to get dragged. Raheem, you'll have to make a reaction video to my reaction video to their reaction video. Jordans cost too much in America. Yeah, they are quite pricey, but like I feel like I would save up and buy them at their retail price, but it's really annoying because you can never get them and then people resell them for literally 3 times their price. And for me, I just think it's really like, I mean, I get for some people it's a career, but for me, I just feel like using a bot to go and buy loads of shoes and then sell them for twice their value isn't like flipping shoes in a good way. Like, I know you can buy a shoe when it comes out, keep it in the box for 4 years and then like sell it on as like a vintage thing or a collectible thing, but I think there's something really like scummy about using a computer bot for a start, because that's not fair on everyone else, and then reselling them for like extortionate prices for a pair of shoes. It just makes it harder for everyone else to get them, and like, yeah. And then they put all these things on them to try and prevent bots, but I'm the one who gets stuck on them. Like, you know, those catch things where you have to like tap on traffic lights and stuff like that. Do you know the Paul brothers on YouTube, Jake and Logan Paul? I have heard of them. I don't really like them because everything I've seen has been pretty disgusting, to be honest, so I'm not really interested in them. Good chunky sneaker. Guys, so we noticed that whenever you watch my Rate My Shoes, I will definitely say the word chunky 5 times. If you watch them back now, you'll see me just say the word, I love a chunky shoe. This sounds so chunky. I like it because it's a chunky shoe. I love a chunky shoe with an outfit. Okay, you need to DM me like what happened again. I know you guys have explained it here, but you need to DM me so I have like a note of it in here because it gets lost in this chat. So make sure you like send, like copy and paste from message and like send me it so I can remember about the Real Housewives stuff. Would you join? I'm not a Real Housewife. Breaking Bad. I never watched it. Apparently people were really disappointed with the end, but isn't that always the case now, I guess? But no, I never watched it, but apparently it was really good apart from the ending. Shock. JD or Foot Locker? I don't know, like I'm not a massive sneaker fanatic. I guess I've got the most shoes I've ever got from JD. Like most of my shoes are from JD. I don't know why I made that so complicated. Most of my shoes are from JD. And I got a really nice pair of exclusive JD Falcons, which are probably my favorite shoe. If you could, oh no, I've jumped. I want to wrestle in LED trainers. You should, Raheem. As long as they have ankle support, you definitely should. Good evening. Hello, Jay. Welcome to the chat. If you could spend the whole day with any wrestler, who would it be and what would you do? Oh, probably with like, it's hard to pick. I would spend it training. I know that sounds really mean. Like, we're gonna have a fun day out. No, we're not. We're gonna teach Mariah how to wrestle. I don't know who I would pick because it would be really hard to pick just one. But I would spend it training. Did you play any sports as a teen or as a kid? Yeah, I played football as a kid. As a teenager, I did track and field, netball. Yeah, cross country. Just like running, apparently. Even I'm curious about this whole clip now, and I have no idea what everyone's talking about. So from what I grasped, the Real Housewives did a Zoom, and they looked at women's wrestlers and kind of like gave their opinions on them. And then from there it's blurry. I think I got dragged a bit and defended a bit. It's fine. Mariah, let's watch Breaking Bad together. Raheem, I don't want to watch Breaking Bad. Like, can we watch something else? I don't want to watch Breaking Bad. Most of them are not married. You can drag them and ask when they're KSI is better than Logan Paul. I'm not really like, I know they're both YouTubers, but I'm not really like up to date with these kind of people. I know I am a YouTuber and like maybe I should be, but it's just not my kind of thing. I think too many people writing or trying too hard to try and have a swerve for the sake of a swerve. Okay. I mean, I am curious, but I just don't think it would be my kind of show. I'd rather just like read the plot. And it sounds horrible. Like I started watching Lost. I was really, really enjoying it, and I just got bored. And then I actually remember my family, like when I was younger, they watched it like religiously, and I remember them being super disappointed with the end of it. And then when I Wikipedia'd it and like found out what the end was, because I was never gonna finish watching it, so I like googled it to see the ending, which I know is like really bad, but I couldn't be bothered, and I like to know what happens. And like I googled it to see the end of it, and it was just, I didn't understand it at all. I didn't know what was going on. I kind of wish I didn't Google it, but I don't think I would have got through all the seasons, to be honest with you. I don't know what was going on. Who would you want to train with? You can choose more than one. Well, how much time have we got? I'd like to train with Natty because I know that she trains a lot of the girls at the PC and stuff, so I just think she's got such a good attitude about it to like help out the newer girls, and she's such a good technical wrestler, which is something that I really want to improve on. So I'd like to train with Natty. I'd like to train with Io because I just think her style is so good. So I think it'd be interesting to train with her. And then, oh my gosh, I'm just trying to like narrow it down and not go on and on. Maybe Sasha as well. Like I said, I would really like to wrestle her, and I guess spending a day training with them would be really like beneficial, as much as a match would be. So yeah, I mean, pretty much any of them, to be honest. Kevin Hart or Jack Whitehall. I don't really watch like stand-up comedy. I mean, I actually met Jack Whitehall. He's an Arsenal fan like me. I met him at an Arsenal match, and he was really, really nice. Because his family and our family were like sitting together and stuff, and they were really nice people. So maybe him, just because he's a nice person. but I don't watch comedy, so I can't speak for their comedy. Kevin Hart is funny. Like, I've seen him on some of like the late night shows and stuff like that, and he does make me laugh. He is very funny. Lost, I got bored with. Yeah, like, I don't remember getting bored, but I just stopped watching it. And it's weird because I did find it quite interesting. Like, I definitely was into it and was watching the first like few seasons, and then I think I literally just must have like got sidetracked. I actually remember I watched it when I had my progress match. I was watching it around that time because I remember getting back from progress. It was kind of late at night, I had something to eat, but like couldn't eat properly because I was just like buzzing, and I just remember laying in bed, and I think like episodes and episodes were playing, but I was just literally in like a different planet, I feel like. So yeah, I remember it. Oh, what is this show? Like, are you guys reading the comments as well as I am? What's going on? Playing PlayStation at the same time as watching you now. Yeah, someone in my room is playing the PS4, so that if you see me looking up, it's because I keep getting like distracted at what's happening. What music are you currently listening to? Guess Ariana Grande. I haven't been listening to that much music. Like, I did start listening to it a little bit more because I feel like it actually like gives you like peace and you can like relax, which it was always good. You can chill out a bit. And then the gym and stuff, I've been listening to like Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, Kanye West, and that's kind of like literally my loop, literally those three artists. And like I've got a playlist on YouTube that is like created for me, and it's literally just them because that's apparently what I like to work out to, but yeah, it works for me. Yeah. Have you seen John Cena in Blockers? Yes. Is that the one? Yeah, that's the one where they literally block their kids from like going to prom or something like that. I can't remember. It was quite funny. I know what you're talking about. I believe so. If it's the same film I'm thinking of, which I'm pretty certain it is. I don't want to look an idiot, but I'm pretty certain it is. Yeah, that was quite funny. No rock music. No, the only kind of rock music I listen to would be like sometimes I put like WWE playlists on, so songs they've used on WWE pay-per-views and promo packages and stuff, and like that gets me kind of hyped up in the gym sometimes, and that is literally as far as it goes, really. Like, apart from like the only rock songs that's gone mainstream, I don't particularly listen to rock music. You remember John Cena and Fred? Oh my god, like Fred was Fred a famous YouTuber and he made a film, right? So I didn't really know him on YouTube, and for some reason, I don't know what's wrong with me, I bought the movie Fred, like the hard copy of Fred. It was years ago, like years ago. I bought the hard copy of Fred, and it was the most annoying movie ever. Like, John Cena was the saving grace of that film. Like, John Cena made it all worth it, but it was like the longest, like most drawn out film with this squeaky voice. I don't know why I bought it. I don't know why I picked it up. I don't even know who he was at the time. Like, I just thought something was funny about it, and I just bought it, and I was like, oh, you're a Fred fan, are you, Raheem? You know, you just continue to disappoint me in this chat today. You listen to R&B, kind of like old school R&B though. I haven't seen Al Hobbs and Shaw with Roman, and I haven't seen that one. Guns N' Roses and AC/DC will hype you up. I think I listened to a couple of tracks from each of those, but only the ones that were ever like more mainstream, if that makes sense, which makes me such like a basic person, but I don't really care. But yeah, anything that kind of YouTube will like make playlists for you, so some of that kind of stuff does come into it because of wrestling songs. Raheem. I don't know why I bought it. I was not 9. I was older than that. And I didn't know who he was. So it's not like I'm like a fan of his YouTube. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get, go watch the film. So I don't know why I got it. I thoroughly regret it to this day. I remember being so bored. Do you prefer to play the role of babyface or heel? Babyface right now, but I'm very much looking forward to being a heel down the line because I have some very good ideas. Fred was so fun. They made 3 movies. You know what the worst part is, Raheem? I think I actually watched the second one. I don't know if I went as far as to watch the third, but I certainly watched the second one and put myself through it again. You know, I feel like it's self-inflicted though, so I can't blame anyone else. I don't know why I did it, but I did. Wow, you guys are snakes. I'm not a heel at all in real life. Do you read your Twitter DMs? I try to read them. I don't always get the requests. I don't always get a notification for, so I might not see. It's only if I'm on the app when it comes through I will see it. But yeah, I do. I reply to them and stuff. And with Instagram as well, I try to reply to them like every morning and stuff. She called us snakes. You know what you've done, Raheem. Fred, never heard of it. Well, lucky for you. You know, you're fortunate in that sense. Do you like Fortnite? No. I don't know why I pretend to think about that. I don't like Fortnite. I tried to play it once on my friend's PS4. I got destroyed on it. Like, I was doing quite well. I was like dropped not near people, and then I encountered someone and I didn't know how to shoot, and I felt like they were just like taking the mick out of me, just watching me like just try and like shoot. I had no idea what I was doing. They killed me. And that is my Fortnite experience to date. Fortnite is whack. Yeah, I don't really get it, but each to their own. Like when I was younger, I played World of Warcraft, RuneScape, you know, Tony Hawk skater games. I didn't play played Bratz, Sims, not Fortnite. Heel, stable of pretty blonde Alexa, Mariah, and Mandy. That would be awesome. Have you ever met any famous wrestlers? No. I retweet this live stream on Twitter. Thank you. Fortnite. Oh my gosh. 157 minutes we have been on this live stream. Okay. I'm gonna wrap it up because it's 11:40. I want to grab some food. I did actually have dinner before this. I felt so stuffed. Like, so I did I was a guest on Ring the about 4 o'clock, and then I did a little bit of filming, and then I had like 2 hours, 3 hours to my live stream, and I was kind of tempted to like just jump on early, but then I felt bad in case anyone was like waiting to comment at 9 and like missed it, and I'd advertised it and stuff. So I waited and I had my dinner, and I literally felt so stuffed, like I was literally ready to go to sleep. And I was like, oh my god, I've got my live stream. So yeah, I want to go to sleep. But I want to get some food as well because I'm hungry again. You play the Tony Hawk games, pretty big face turn here. Yeah, give me some credit. I'd rather be playing Call of Duty or Animal Crossing than Fortnite. That's an interesting combination, Call of Duty or Animal Crossing. Yeah, I mean, each to their own. It's such a popular game. Like, I remember it went down and everyone on Twitter literally lost their minds. But I don't really get it. I guess it's not for me. Anyone who's just joined, can you give it a thumbs up? Because I'm really annoyed that it's at 39 and not 40. And I feel like we could get it to 40. This is crazy. I have 40 likes and 5 dislikes. Isn't that wild? 5 people have come on here and been like, nah. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna grab some food and like maybe catch up on social media, because like I say, I've been like a bit absent on it and stuff, but you know, sometimes you just need to like have a break and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna grab some food and have a go on social media and kind of catch up with you guys there. Just reading your last comments. Yeah, goodbye. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I think today's been really fun despite the spider thing, and I felt like a bit out of it afterwards because I felt like I couldn't concentrate. It was a really rubbish stream because I was just like umming and ahhing, but this like past hour has been like really fun, and it's been fun chatting with you guys about so much different stuff, from wrestling to Real Housewives to all this different stuff. And yeah, Sims 4 stream maybe, or I'm thinking like, I don't know, do you want me to stream it or just play it and upload it? I can stream it. I was just gonna upload it. Yeah, send me the clips. Yeah, I will be doing some 2K content. I'm just not very good, so I don't know if I need to like practice and get good and then post it or just go for it. Yeah, I will watch the clip. I'll go on my DMs after this. Dr. Heavenly dislike. They've definitely all come on and disliked it. Must be the hard anti-ice cream stance. I bet Nini was one of those fans. I feel like Raheem was you as well. Have a great night. Nini and Heavenly disliked. Good night, Team Cersei. Oh, get out of here. You have to end it on a bad note. Definitely. Guys, I will do all this gaming content. Maybe a reaction video. I don't know if I want to get roasted again by the cast of Real Housewives. But I will definitely check out some of your recommendations, some of the stuff on the network. Thanks for tuning in. In terms of the next one, I don't know. I don't know when we're going to do one. Maybe like, I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. Like I want to kind of try and do them like once or twice a week. So yeah, maybe this weekend. I don't know. Let me guys know, like, let me know when you're free and then we can sort something out. But yeah, certainly be doing one of these once a week. I'll be advertising it on all my socials and stuff so you guys can make sure that you tune in. And if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe and turn the notifications on so if I do go live, you're not gonna miss out on chatting to me and like watching me cry about spiders. Hey guys, I will. And I can see this chat afterwards, just obviously there's so many messages and stuff, but I kind of know what gaming videos to do and what to watch now. So yeah, thank you so much for watching Start with Mariah. I will see you very soon, probably in a couple of days for another 3-hour chat, because why not? But yeah, thanks so much for tuning in, guys, because it does mean a lot that you guys care and will sit here and talk to me about spiders and the Real Housewives. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'm gonna end this now, but I don't know how to do it. Bye, in case I disappear.